is right there. So every time you have to stream,
Hello?
you have to unzip this thing. So that's the only downside to it. So it's easy to set up.
Hello?
Tedious to have to constantly do it over and over again because
Da 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 da. Dun 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 dun.
And obviously you can still go through the other stuff I've mentioned in my other video about the chat box where you resize it and everything like that. So definitely go ahead and take a look at that video if you guys need any help with that. But I wanted to at least show you guys how to do the custom theme for the
Dun
chat.
dun 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 dun.
To us who stream YouTube because this is like the only way.
Hello? 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 Let me know if you're in the chat. Let me know if you're here. Hello, hello, hello. Let me know if you're in the chat. Let me know if you are here. Hello. Oh, okay. I now see the chat. It says we are here. Oh, okay. So I do not see the chat on my end. I do not see the chat on my end. OD to you, Lovely Galaxy, Irony. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. How are you all doing? How's everybody doing? But hold on. You've been typing, but I think it's not reaching him. Yeah, I I am not. I'm not seeing it here at all. I'm not seeing the chat here, unfortunately. Okay, 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 okay. I'm so sorry for the snafu, but yeah, I think I'm gonna read the chat on my phone for now and figure out how to get it here on the screen. Yeah. Okay, 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 okay. I'm so sorry for the. Okay, yeah. So far so good. How about you? I'm doing good. I'm doing awesome. I'm doing awesome so far. I'm doing great. How was your day? How was everybody's day? Let me know your day. Let me know how your day was. How was your day? Hey yo, we are here. I'm present. He must be having technical difficulties. Of course, yes. I'm having some technical difficulties. But hey, the show must go on. We'll absolutely bulldoze our way through it. How are you doing, brother Steven? I'm doing awesome. My brain hadn't woken up yet, and I seen this. Oh my goodness, yeah. What is the time there? I think is it morning? Is it morning? What is your time? It's 8:45 a.m. here in the Philippines. Oh, okay. My day just started. That is awesome. That is awesome. Shout out to the Philippines. Hey, you are all amazing. Trust me. You are all amazing. You've always supported. You've always been amazing. Thank you so much. Oh, Lovely Galaxy says 7:45 p.m. for me. Oh, where are you at? Where are you at, Lovely Galaxy? Same with Odie to you. Okay. Okay, that's awesome. That's awesome. And how's so it's about to start for you guys. My day has been quite hectic, but the show must go on. And as you see, technical difficulties. By the way, you can call me Momo. It's my nickname. Oh, wow. Okay, Momo. Okay, Momo. I am going to call you Momo. Is the sound good? Do you hear the sound good? Hey, True Love's Corner. My wife is in the chat. My wife is True Love's Corner. She's in the chat. Everybody send her a shout out. Lovely Galaxy says Missouri. Wow. Okay. That is awesome. That is awesome. Lovely Galaxy, you are an hour late from where I am. I'm 2 states over, and I it's 8:47 here. Nice, nice, nice. My wife is in the chat. True Love's Corner. Everybody say hi to her. Say hi to my wife. She is my producer for today. She's always been very supportive through it all. I appreciate her so much. And I appreciate you all. I've always been telling her what a wonderful family I have, what an awesome family I have. I've always been telling her that, and she loves you all so much. The sound is good, guys. Okay, so we're gonna start. I before we start our reaction, I'd like us to, as usual, whatever how we've been doing it before, is we talk about two cases. We talk about two cases and we absolutely see how oh I said I love you more, baby. I love you too, sweetie. Yeah. Sounds good to me. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, we're gonna talk about the Abi Choi case. We're gonna talk about the four women who were, you know, what happened in China that sent China to a frenzy. And we're basically going to talk about women, right? Women empowerment, women. Not gonna lie, this is the best way for me to spend my sick week. Oh man, irony. I hope you get well soon. I absolutely hope you get well soon. Don't fall sick. Don't fall sick. Speedy recovery. Let's send speedy recovery to irony. We're all family here. Let's send a speedy recovery to irony. Tell him to get well soon. Irony, get well soon. We love you. Yeah, my wife says I pray for complete healing for over your life. That's amazing. Single Pringle here too. Oh, nice. Momo says it's too sweet here for my single ass. Hey, listen, you know what? That should motivate you to to consider the right person. Love is sweet. I was single for a long time. I was single for like 5 years before I met my beautiful wife. I was, and it was crazy. When you're single, you you tend to you know, take life one way or another, right? You can take life from the standpoint of, oh man, I wish I had a girl. I wish I had a boy. I hope this, I hope that. Or you can take a life from the standpoint of you working on yourself till the opportunity comes for you to have a special someone. I did the second. I did the latter. I took care of myself. Guys, trust me. I was in the gym every time. I was reading books. I was doing a lot of research. I was just enjoying life in my single nature. I didn't even know or think I needed someone at all until I met my wife. And then I realized, oh my goodness, life is sweeter. I realized life is sweeter. Oh, okay. So, get well soon. Thanks for the well wishes. Was actually about to be married back in 2022. Oh, what happened? What happened? What happened? What happened? Oh, what happened? Oh, the awesome sarpongs. Okay, guys. So I think there should be a segue. The awesome sarpongs you see in the chat right there is the channel for me and my wife. Like we have a couple channels, so that's our couple channel. It's been a while we posted, but we have a lot going on there. We have a wedding on there, a traditional African ceremony on there. We have a lot going on there. Yeah, so that's the awesome sarpongs. That's our last name, the sarpongs. So yeah. Um, Irony, tell us about it. How? X left me for another person. They met in 3 months. Oh my goodness, bro. Tell me that is a joke. I am so sorry to hear that. And you know what? He didn't deserve you. Your ex did not deserve you. Oh, the photo for the other channel looks cute. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. But irony, your ex did not deserve you. If you were good to them, and if it's of no fault of yours, which I believe it's not your fault, because knowing you, I know you are an awesome person, then it's their loss. You meet somebody for 3 months and you think you know them, it's your loss. They don't deserve you. That is crazy. Thank you, Irony. Steven made me nervous when we were taking that photo. Come on, babe. Don't out me like that. I was so shy. Ha ha ha. Oh man. That is awesome. That is awesome. That is awesome. Yeah, guys, so you can check her channel out, which is True Love's Corner, and then our couple channel out, which is the awesome Sarpongs. There's a plug for them for the two channels. Now, let's get to our cases, shall we? Who remembers the case of Abby Choi? Who does? Who remembers the case of Abby Choi? Chulo's gonna say I was so shy. My wife is shy, man. My wife is so shy. But we made it work. We had beautiful weddings and a beautiful photo. Who remembers the case of Abby Choi? Momo says I've been single my whole life, but I'm happy because I graduated with 2 degrees and traveled abroad, worked and helped my siblings to graduate, and now I'm taking care of my Alzheimer's. You know what, Momo? That is awesome. I'm sorry your mom has that situation, but that is awesome. You know what? I would say, from my standpoint, it's good to get married and everything, but everyone's different. Everyone's different in the sense that you were able to get your 2 degrees and you are happy. You helped your siblings and now you're helping your mom. And if that's what makes you fulfilled in life, you made it. Wilted flower. Let's give her a welcome. You're welcome, Wilted flower. Yeah. And Momo, that's what I'm saying. Look, if you felt fulfilled doing that and you're happy, kudos to you. Kudos to you. That's amazing. Yeah, you've accomplished what a lot of people can't accomplish. And I'm not saying school is the end all be all. I'm not saying a degree is the end all be all or is what everybody should be. But if you're able to achieve it, go for it. If something else is what you are able to achieve, go for it. Go for your goal. If it is a trade you're learning, do it with all your heart and your might. If it's 2 degrees like Momo, and you're aiming at 2 degrees to achieve 2 degrees, do it. If it is YouTube, do it. If it is entertaining people, do it. If it is talking to people, do it. We have a short life as it is. Let's make the most out of it. Let's make the most out of our lives. That is all we can do. I always say something, if you're living, if you stunt for nothing, you die. If you don't stunt for something, you die for nothing. If you don't stand for something, you're going to die for nothing. So if you have goals, go after them. If you're going to school, put all your seriousness in it. If you're starting something, a business, do it. If you're taking care of your family, do it. Do it with all your heart and your mind. Don't even doubt it. Don't put a shred of doubt in it. You know why? Because the end is going to be fulfilling. You're going to look back at it, like Momo just said in the chat, that I earned 2 degrees. I helped my siblings. Now, Momo looks at that, and then it is something that brings Momo accomplishment. Let's all go after our dreams. Let's all go after our goals. One way or another, we're going to touch lives. One way or another, we're going to touch souls. One way or another, we're going to leave an impact, a blueprint. Let's live for something so we don't die for nothing. Yeah, Irony says you're amazing, Momo. High wilted flower. Momo said we are all capable of doing anything we want. Um, we just walk a different. We walk different paths. Absolutely, we walk different paths. I take it as this: we're what? We're what? 8 billion people in the world. We all can have a path. Just imagine everybody in the world going through a path, or everybody in a country going through one path. Who is going to take care of you when you're sick? There has to be a doctor. Who is going to cook for you? There has to be a chef. Who is going to, you know, like create technology and stuff like that? Who is going to put things together to make things more efficient? We have to have people to do that. Tech workers. We have to have engineers. We have to have scientists who do research. We have to have medical field, medical teams. We have to have you and I. We have to have entertainers so we don't get bored out of our minds and get depressed all the time. We have to have entertainers. We have to have the police to keep people in check. We have to have law to keep everybody in check. Everything plays a role, majorly or minorly. I don't see anything minor about it, but it's subjective. I see everybody's role as equally important, because if we all take a path and there is nobody to play a certain type of role and there's a gap there, oh my goodness, the world is going to be shitty. Oh my goodness, the world is going to be shitty. Momo says, Wildflower and Annie Young. What does that mean? Is that welcome? Welcome in the Philippines? They are some sarpongs. My wife is really doing the Lord's work today. It says, hello, Walter Flower. Okay. So, yeah. Let's talk about Abby Choi. Who remembers Abby Choi? The case of Abby Choi. I think that is the first ever Rotten Mango case she had posted. Who remembers Abby Choi? Let me know in the chat. If you remember Abby Choi, let me know in the chat. Who remembers her? So Abby Choi. Oh, Annyeong means hi in Korean. Oh, wow. It's Korean, Steven. Thank you. Thank you for educating me. I'm also being educated, and I appreciate that I have a wonderful family that will educate me. So am I saying it right though? Is it Annyeong? Annyeong. Okay. Yeah, who remembers Abby Choi? I remember her, the actress. No, Abby Choi was actually not an actress. She was a model. Oh, was she an actress? Well, she might have been an actress. She might have been an actress. Yeah, you may be right, Momo. Abby Choi was rich. She was a celebrity in the limelight. We say kumusta? That's a greeting in the Philippines. Wow. Yeah. Nice. Kumusta? But yeah, Abby Choi was a millionaire, right? I really didn't see the case yet. Oh, okay. I sadly didn't see the case yet. Oh, so should I move on to the next one? I'm gonna spoil it for you. I don't want to spoil it. Everybody know Abby Choi? Oh boy. Okay. Everybody, yeah, he's an influencer. This is what happened, right? Abby Choi was an influencer. Got married to a guy whose name I can't remember and I don't want to remember. And while she was married to this guy, the guy was actually from not from a rich family. She wasn't from a rich family, got married to the guy, provided everything the guy wanted, provided everything for the guy's family, got them a $10 million apartment, a $10 million condo. Sorry, I apologize. A $10 million condo. Oh, no, 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 no. Lovely Galaxy, you don't have to leave. It's okay, I may have to leave. No, 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 no. You don't have to leave. I'm just giving a summary. But Stephanie Sue has it as her first video on her channel, and I also reacted to it. But I'm just giving the gist for now, so maybe I'll come back later and to rewatch. Oh no, 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 no. If that would be a problem, I can hop onto the other one, the four women who were sadly beaten in China. Have you heard about that case? Have you heard about the four women that were sadly beaten in China? Because that case was also wild, and there is a pattern I've seen. Yeah, everybody tell Lovely Galaxy to stay. Stay, please. We're gonna hop over that. We're not gonna talk about Abby Choi. Everybody tell Lovely Galaxy stay, please. Don't go. Yes, yes, convince her. Please. That case pissed. Which case? The four women bitten in China? Hey, Sky! My wife says, please stay, I'll buy you candy. Come on. Lovely Galaxy, are you still in the chat? Everybody say hi to Sky. Sky just joined. Sky, welcome to our family. We have an awesome and an amazing family. Everybody say hi to Sky. Lovely Galaxy, let me know if you're still here. Don't leave. Don't go. Yes, yes, yes. Sky, you're welcome to a family. This is an amazing family we've got here. Oh man, I think Lovely Galaxy left. Oh no. Oh, there she go. Oh yeah. I haven't heard either one, but I'll stay for now. Okay, okay, okay. So, this is what I'm gonna do. Is it okay to have you heard about the guy that spin kicked a lady? His His excuse was that the lady gave him a dirty look. I don't care about being spoiled. Oh, okay. Okay, then that's cool. Okay. Okay. Hey, everybody, give Lovely Galaxy a shout out. Let's give her a hand. Let's give her a hand. She's an awesome team player. Let's go. All right. Um, so let's go back to Abby Choi. Abby Choi was an influencer, very rich, right? Got so much money, was extremely humble, very, very humble, very polite, and got married to this guy, right? This guy who actually was from a broke home. And guess what? Abby Choi never judged him. Never judged him. Yeah. He absolutely did not judge. She absolutely did not judge him or his family. Did everything for them. Got them a $10 million condo. Got them a $10 million condo. Who remembers that? He got him a $10 million condo. Got his family work to do. Actually paid his family. Got his brother to drive her around. The marriage didn't suffice. They broke up. Did Abby Troy take everything he did for the family? Did she take everything she did for the family? No, she did not. She actually had them keep the apartment, had them keep their jobs. She still paid them. She still had her ex-husband's brother drive her around so he could be paid because he didn't have a job. Irony says ex-husband bit the hand that provides. Yeah, absolutely. That was so ridiculous. Now, Abby Choi did that. Abby Choi did that. And guess what her payment was? Only because she told the family, oh, you know what? There are realtors and people coming to see the apartment, right? I'm not kicking you out, but they just want to see the apartment. They have a meeting and they were like, oh no, she's going to take the apartment from us. What do we have to do? We have to get ahead of this. We have to unalive her. Oh yeah, um irony says her ex-husband, hold on. Her ex-husband bit the hand that provides. She made sure her ex-family was taken care of for the sake of the kids. She sounds Lovely Galaxy says she sounds fantastic based on the other cases I've seen. Based on the other cases I've seen where this is going. Yeah, it's so sad. It's so sad. Momo says she took care of all his family even when she didn't have to. Absolutely. If I break up with you, I'm not just breaking up with you, the person. You're breaking up with me, you're breaking up with my money. We're breaking up with everything we had together. Everything is broken up. Abby Choi didn't see it that way. She was so gorgeous, so humble, and so polite. It was so it was so sad. It was so sad what happened to her. Just because she actually told the family, I have realtors coming to see the apartment. They said, Arbitra is going to take the apartment from us. Let's go one step ahead before she does that. Sad, sad, sad scenario. A good person with a good heart. A good person with a good heart. What did the family do? Abby Choi had actually moved on. Abby Choi had actually met a man who was rich, also from a rich family, married her, so had a rich husband who was very nice to her, very amazing. Actually, I guess they both signed prenups. They actually both signed prenups. They didn't need each other's money. They were rich. Abby Choi was rich. He was rich. And they were happy. They were actually very happy. Guess what happened? The family of the ex-husband, who actually have nothing to hang on to claim Abby Choi cheated them. Nothing. Guess what happened? They not only unalived her, they did it in the most gruesome way possible. They rented an apartment. Who remembers that? They rented an apartment just for that. Rented the apartment, put black tarps all over every window so nobody could see in, and they unalived her. But I actually thought, this is what I think. I think they actually unalived her first and then brought her to the apartment. They cooked her body parts. All because she gave you the best life you could have ever wanted. The ex's dad actually was an idiot. The ex's dad was a police who essayed somebody after the person told him that she was in trouble. He did all that. Couldn't even turn a new leaf, when a good person came into their lives. It was so gruesome. It was so bad. It was so scary. I listened to that story and I didn't want to trust anybody who I didn't talk to for the past like 2 years, 3 years, 1 year. I don't know. I just didn't want to talk to anybody. My exes, I blocked all of them. You ain't gonna come unalive me. Heck no. It was so sad. And she was so gorgeous. She was so beautiful. She didn't deserve that. She did not deserve that. She went above. Momo says she took care of the family. Yep, she went above and beyond for ungrateful people. I've watched this before, and that's truly cruel. It never fails to make me hate the family. Absolutely. Lovely Galaxy says, yeah, she wasn't obligated to give them anything. Absolutely, and that is the whole thing. The saddest part of it was when when Abby Choi's family actually came to memorialize her. Her mom actually did something that made me at the verge of tears. Who remembers what her mom did? Who remembers what her mom did? Her mom was like, you stupid, stupid girl. You didn't have to take care of them. You did good, and this is where it landed you. I was almost crying. You could tell the pain in her heart. Why should she have gone through that? Just for treating the family good? Really? Really? It was so, so, so sad. They weren't even grateful. No regret, no remorse. They were not. There was no remorse. There was no remorse. The other gruesome part was that the ex-husband's brother, who was her driver, had posted Abby Choi 3 days before they unalived her. He posted them together and was writing sweet words, knowing the plan the family had taken. Oh my goodness. She knew the plan. She knew the plan the family took and proceeded to post Abby Choi. That's crazy. Yes, it is crazy. It's so gruesome, irony. And yeah, Lovely Galaxy is crazy. Sky says cruelty beyond words. Yes, absolutely. Imagine losing a child you raised for years only to find out some selfish cowards. Oh my goodness. Absolutely. That is true. And I'm going to get so mad. I, bro. And it was so, so, so sad. If you don't know Abby Choi, for our wonderful subs who don't know Abby Choi, this is Abby Choi. This is Abby Choi. A lady that harmed nobody, did nothing wrong, actually took care of her ex's from family, should have cut ties with them, did not. Did so good to the point of death, to the point of unalivement. So bad, so gruesome. So bad, so gruesome. She did nothing wrong. Oh, I guess I got to push myself a little bit further. Yeah. So yeah, that's Abby Choi. So sad. That's her husband. That is the piece of work. Alex Kwong Kong Chi, whatever his name is. This guy is such an idiot. This guy's such an idiot, man. Alex Kwong Kwong Chi, whatever his name is. You from a poor look, I am one person, right? I don't forget people that did good to me, right? If you do good to me, I am all you are always in my good books. I would never ever do harm to you. I could never, right? The fact that this guy remembers the time where he was broke, remembers the time where he was poor, remember the time where he and his family had nothing. You had a rich socialite marry you. Bro, I am doing everything to show my appreciation. And I know Abby Troy wouldn't have allowed that, but I will make sure that my family and I are always grateful to you. You know how much you mean to us. And as good of a person as you are, you will always, always, always be happy because I'll make sure of your happiness. I can't give you money. I can't give you gifts. I'll make sure you're always happy. All I can do is defend and protect you. That is what I will do. But guess what? This guy took from her with a piece of you know what father who SA'd a victim, got out of the police force, had nothing. This lady took care of you. And guess what? You couldn't even remember the family. Not one wise person in the family remembered where we were from. Bro, we had nothing. This lady did everything to us. If she wants realtors to look at this house, she has every right to. We had nothing anyway. She paid us anyway. We have good clothes because of her anyway. We have everything we ever wanted and even more because of her anyway. Oh, they did not care. No, we're entitled to it. How dare her? It's her money. It's our money too. That is what happened. And then they unalive this beautiful, pretty, very, very kind person. Now, the former husband of Hong Kong socialite Abby Choi, who's you know what, severed heard, was found in soup pot. God, bro, what did she do to deserve that? Was sentenced to 3.5 years in prison term on June 19th for theft and jumping bail. Now, the 3.5 years is for theft and jumping bail. Alex Kwon Kon Chi, whatever, I will call him idiot. Idiot Kwon Kon Chi, 29, still facing the charge of unaliving his former wife. He was handed a prison sentence after pleading guilty to 6 charges of theft committed between June 2013 and January 20. That's a family of criminals, man. Everybody in there is not safe. Like everybody's doing one shady stuff or another. One shady stuff or another. And they were able to hide it so good from Abby. That is what kills me. They were able to hide it so good. Momo said they weren't even grateful. No regret, no remorse. No. Imagine. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think I read all that. I can only see a little bit, but she's pretty. She's very pretty. Greed and pride will make people do things that are questionable. I'm prideful myself, but I don't know that I will not harm people over something as petty as money. But I know that I will not harm. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. We all want money. We all want the finer things in life. If somebody gives you the finer things in life that you've never had before, absolutely you're going to be grateful. Absolutely you're going to adapt to that lifestyle one way or another. That lifestyle eventually will become the norm, your standard, right? That will become your standard. However, it will still be at the back of your head that somebody did me that favor. Somebody did me that solid. And I don't have to go against them. If they want their thing back, it's about communication. Oh, why do you want it back? Oh, you know what? Can I pay for it? If you want realtors to look at it, you're trying to sell it? Oh no, I'm not trying to sell it. I'm just trying to have them look at my assets or something like that. Then you're like, oh, okay, that's fine. Oh, if you want to sell it, how about I buy it? How about I buy it from you? You know, you still have it at the back of your head that she is a good person. She did nothing wrong. She did nothing wrong. They could have lived a great life, but they're greedy. If they were smart, they could have used her connections to get better job. Irony. Look, you are smart. Abby Choi was a socialite who was she was in the Grammys a couple of times. I think there was a video Stephanie showed of her on the Grammys red carpet. She had a lot of connections. She had a lot of connections. Now that shows you that the family were up to nothing. They are nothing. They're pieces of nothing. Because if you're married to an Abby Choi or somebody with such connections, she's in the family. Bro, of course there are gonna be handouts, but I don't want handouts. I want you to give me a path. I want you to connect me, to make me earn wealth or something like that. I don't want you to hand me stuff every time. Oh, you gave me this. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. However, I have this and this and this skill set. How are you going to help me land a job that's going to take care of me so you don't have to give me handouts all the time? I can also build myself up. They did none of that. They did none of that. Abby Choi handed them everything, and they still unalived her. When she didn't even ask for the apartment back. She put the apartment in Mr. Kwong's name, in her ex-husband's father's name. And she did that because she had property. And if she has more property, the taxes go up. So she put that the condo in his name, so it seems like that is the man's first property, and she doesn't have to pay a lot of taxes. What more do you want from this lady? That is crazy. Sky says no gratitude, no remorse, just pure greed. They had every chance to better life. They had every chance for a better life, but chose cruelty instead. Despicable, very despicable. They wanted to get money without working for it. Just yes, irony. Absolutely. Momo said, irony, exactly. I live my life learning that a life is precious, but money comes and goes. Money isn't worth throwing your life for it. Now we have these pieces of rats, turds, going to jail for life. He pleaded guilty to one charge of failing to surrender to custody, having jumped bail in 2015. Oh man, this guy. When the original trial was meant to be heard, he was on the run for more than 7 years and was arrested in Hong Kong's New Territories on February 25th, 2023. He didn't even run for long. February 2023. Oh, he was on the run for more than 7 years. Oh, that was after the, yeah, okay. And he became a suspect of the murder of Miss Choi. Kwong's ruse involved convincing owners of valuable jewelry to hand the ornaments to him with the promise that he will resell them. He became uncontactable after that. This guy is such a piece of look. It goes to show you what kind of family that is. That is a family that actually are parasites. Why do I say that? You got married to a rich socialite, and your dad did that shady stuff, and you are going about taking jewelry from people, telling them you're going to pay them, and then you delete them, you block them, and you're on the run. You are a piece of rat's turd. This guy right here. Abby Choi had nothing to do with this guy. But because she was a good person, because she didn't judge, because she didn't care about the rich and the poor, she gave this idiot a chance to be straight. Take care of your life, take care of your family, be straight. That is the point where you stop all the stupid stuff you're doing. That is the point you stop everything you're doing and come up as an upstanding citizen. So it becomes a story. You know what? I was this, but my beautiful wife saw me, didn't judge me, put me on to this, and this, and now I am this. I have my own wealth. I have my own stream of income. My wife's bringing in a lot of money, but I also have my own stream of income. I don't have to depend on my wife's money again. I can take care of my family, even if she has to do stuff. I can take care of the house. Oh no, this idiot was like, nah, 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 nah. I don't want to go through all that. Work is stressful. Work is stressful. Guess what? Let's unalive her. Keep the house. Now you unalive there and kept the prison cell, you piece of rat's turd. Let me get to some messages. I can only see, okay, yeah, I think I read that. What my grandma told me, you cannot bring your money to the grave with you. Absolutely. Lovely Galaxy says, don't get me wrong. I would love to get money without working, but that's not how the world works, especially if you unalive somebody who did nothing but help you by giving you stuff for free. I wish. Very true. My grandma worked hard to get the family to where we are today, and we are taking care of what my grandma left us. It takes time and effort. Take the effort to keep your life, the lifestyle you want. Absolutely. Absolutely. Unfortunately, the world is messed up sometimes. Unfortunately, people are messed up. Unfortunately, people have bad, bad judgments. So that is the idiot and his family. And we're going to the pieces of rat turds who beat a woman in China. So there were four men who actually beat. No, there were a lot of men who actually beat four women. I think there were in China, and it was horrible. It was so horrible. It was extremely harsh. I can't show that. I cannot. I cannot show that. I cannot show the video. But if you watch the video, I think the first part of the video says one of the guys went in. They were at a restaurant, right? And it was, I think, it was late. It was very late. So these ladies actually came there dressed like in their pajamas or something like that. They came straight from home to come get something to eat. These guys were actually, I know, like drunk or inebriated, like they were inebriated. And they went over to, I mean, one guy came in to tell the server to hurry up with their food or whatever, and then sees these four women sitting at a corner of the restaurant. He goes and immediately touches one woman. And that is where the problem began. Why do you touch somebody you don't know? He touched her And she was like, "No, get your hands off me." Touched her again. And she yelled at him to get his hands off her. Oh, you think the gentleman walked away in peace? You think that Fred walked away? You think he would do the honorable thing and will be like, "Oh no, oh no, I shouldn't have done that. What am I doing? Why am I touching her?" Oh no, she didn't do that. That Fred, that cow, that piece of rat's turd, that man, he pushes the lady. Lady pushes back, takes a bottle, and then whacks her with it. Takes a bottle, whacks her with it. The rest of the footage, oh my goodness, is nightmare fuel. Nightmare fuel. That case, Lovely Galaxy, you've not seen it, but before you see it, please be warned, your blood will boil. Your blood will boil. I was clenching my fist reacting to that. I was so mad. I was so mad, like I could sense fumes coming out of my nose. I wasn't breathing. I was not breathing oxygen and breathing out carbon dioxide. I was breathing in anger and breathing out like rage. I was so angry. Those people, worst part of it, the guys saw the commotion inside, came in, and immediately, without asking questions, without asking anything, they came in and guess what? Wailed on the woman. They wailed on the woman. The other woman tried to save their friend, and all of them got beaten. They got beaten with chairs, tables, everything they got their hands on, bottles, glass bottles, dragged them outside. People coming, going outside to bring more bottles because the bottles inside were done. Oh my goodness, stop. Thinking about that case and the video associated with it. Oh my goodness. If you haven't watched this, brace yourself to get angry. Don't have your enemy sit beside you. Don't have your enemy sit beside you, else you're gonna punch them. You're gonna knock their heads clean off. Guys, give me one moment. I will absolutely come back. I gotta check something. Just a minute. I appreciate you all so much for sticking with me. I appreciate you all. Yeah. So as I was saying, hello, 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 hello. Okay, let me read before I go on. Let me read comments. Let me read the comments. My grandma worked hard. Okay, yeah. If I'm not always sick, I would have been in my job until now. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I hope you get better. Absolutely. Oh, that case pissed me off so bad. That case raised my blood pressure. Momo, it raised my blood pressure. It raised every kind of blood pressure. I didn't even have blood pressure. It raised everything. It raised the hairs on my arms. It raised my rage level. It raised my anger level. I didn't even know I had anger issues. That case was blood boiling and blood curdling. Okay, guys, we need to breathe and check our blood pressures for now. Yeah. You could call the, the ambulance. It costs money. Yeah. So that case, oh my goodness. If you haven't seen it, if you haven't watched it, please proceed with caution. Proceed with caution. Make sure you talk to your family before watching that case. You talk to people you love before watching that case. Because if you talk to them after watching that case, they might see a side of you they've never seen before. Man, you're going to be so... I was so mad. It's like, what? How dare you? And the fact that those guys, they kept coming in. So it's like some of them are whooping on one of the ladies. Then one lady who has already been whooped on have a mess, like bruises, everything, trying to get up to save the lady they're all ganging up on. And then they turn their anger on that lady. And then she is the target. They gang up on her. And guess what? Boom, 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 boom. And then the third one will be scurrying her way out. Oh, no, 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 no. Leave her alone. And then they all turn their anger to. It was so bizarre. Like, how? My problem is the people at the restaurant. Oh, my goodness. The people at the restaurant, the guys at the restaurant, all sat and watched. They all sat and watched. It was a lady who saw what was going on, was trying to go save them. Her boyfriend pulled him back. Her boyfriend pulled her back. Her boyfriend was like, this is not our fight to fight. Come back. Let's go. We're going. We're dipping. We're out of here. The second person who tried to intervene was a lady who was with those perpetrators, who was a girlfriend to one of those perpetrators, being an idiot, pouncing on one of the victims. She went to pull her boyfriend off, and her boyfriend instinctively, without even looking at who pulled her off, just felt a gentle touch of a woman, went back, power slap, boom. And then it took a minute for him to realize, oh, that's my girlfriend. Went to hug him, went to hug her. And I'm like, girl, you live in that relationship? You see what he's doing to another girl? That should be grounds for you to break up. That should be grounds for you to say, adios, amigo. I'm out of here. I don't want it anymore. We're over. We're through. What? That is so... That case... Oh, that case. That case was so bizarre. That case was so bizarre. They were all witnesses sitting in there. Didn't even call the cops. The owner of the restaurant, an old lady, went to see what happened. Later was asked, why didn't you do anything? He said, I was scared that they would attack me. Bro, pour hot oil on them. You have the kitchen to yourself. Pour hot oil on them. I mean, what? Come on. You can't tell me that, oh, well, I couldn't do anything. I was frail and everything. Why don't you all mobilize each other? Save the girls. They were sitting down. There were two guys who sat on the table next to the ladies. Well, not next to the ladies, but somewhat close to the ladies that I watched in the video and was like, you guys are pieces, or like, you, what? You watching this? If you can't attack the guys because they're a lot, call the police. They sat there watching. They sat there watching. It is crazy. I'll take care of everyone. I'm a certified idiot. I meant EMT. Oh, come on. Proceed with caution and make sure you have something to throw. That's not breakable. Absolutely. Hey, if you haven't seen that case, please get toys, get plushies, and make sure you, bro, if you just rage on them. Because if you rage on your room, your apartment, whatever it is, you may end up with a lot of costs. Because man, I was so mad. Momo says the fact that the other male customers did not help. That is what I'm saying. They didn't help. They just sat there watching. They sat there watching. Those outside, those inside, just sat there watching. 4 ladies had to go through brutality. 4 ladies who didn't, all they did was, don't touch me. That was it. That was their crime. I don't like you. We're here to eat and go. Don't touch me. That was it. Oh no, I have a right to touch you. Breaking bottles on these. These ladies were treated as though they had committed some crime. It is crazy. It is so crazy. Oh, be right back. Need to do something. Irony, we'll expect you back. You're amazing. You're amazing. So that is the case. Both cases are very gruesome. But we're quickly going to select our coward of the week, our heroes of the week between these 2 cases, and our villain of the week. Between these 2 cases, the Abby Choi case, and then the 4 women that were beaten in China. That sparked the frenzy. What made me so mad was that after that happened, the government tried to obscure the ladies. People were speculating. We want to see them. Are they okay? Are they unalive? Are they deceased? Like, what happened? They stopped them from talking. And people were just speculating. And after that, they sent police out to go stand by people in the diners and announce their presence. Hey, the police is here. We are here. If you have a problem, just call us. Talk to us. We'll protect you. Hey, if you're a woman, don't dine alone. Go get somebody with you. But I'm here. I'm a police. And they thought that was going to solve anything? Cases of DV or cases of that has nothing to do with you police being present. Because you're present at the restaurant, but if they want to do something to the girl, they're following them. What would you do about it? What you have to do is make sure perpetrators are sentenced to the harshest sentences. They face so harsh of a sentence that it scares other guys for even thinking that they can get away with something like that. Do something, arrest them, give them 50 years, chop a dick off, do something. Let there be panic in perpetrators who like to do stuff like that. Like somebody does something to a girl, put their hands behind their back, like, hey, that's his balls. Boom, it's off. Go live in society. The next person who touches ladies or who likes to, to a lady will fear. Oh no. I don't want my dick chopped off. Oh no. But if they get 5 years, if they get community commuted sentences, community service, if they get stuff like that, you think it's going to stop a perpetrator from doing that to another lady? They don't care about community service. I'll do it. If she talks to me, I'm beating her ass. and I'm going to do community service. Lighter sentences and being nice to perpetrators are the reason these things happen. The other reason these things keep happening. It's like crimes committed against women sometimes, not all the time, sometimes are seen as, oh, well, it's all right. We've seen that in a lot of cases. A lot of cases. A lot of cases. It is crazy. Cowards, I'm telling you, cowards. It is crazy. Oh, Lovely Galaxy said, "Oh nah, after that I'm out of there." Yeah, it's absolutely bizarre. Momo says, "Just one woman who wanted to help, but her boyfriend took her away. I understand he maybe wanted to protect her, but he didn't even try to help. He just took his girlfriend and booked it." Absolutely. Momo also said, "RNA will be waiting." Absolutely. So my thing was, okay, fine. There are a lot of guys doing this crap. You scared because you're a few guys. You probably never been in a fight before. Rightfully so. Call the police. Call the police. Call the police. Hey, guys, I'm calling the police. Y'all film this. When the police come, let's show them the footage. What were you all doing? What were you all doing? Just sat there and the visuals were clear. They wanted nothing to do with that. They wanted nothing to do with that. They wanted nothing. If the ladies were unalived, those guys would have been some. No, even now, they're some of the most coward people I've ever seen in my life. Bro, I am calling the police so fast and I'm making multiple calls. I'm calling 911. They're not there in 2 minutes. I'm calling again. They're not there in 2 minutes. I'm calling again. I'm calling again. If I can do anything about it, I'm calling again. If I can do something about it and I trust my guts, I trust I'm getting a spatula. I'm getting a spatula. I'm getting a ladle. I'm getting a big bowl. I'm getting oil from the kitchen. Bro, all of you are going to be fried. But just nothing? You're choosing just to turn a blind eye to something you're watching? Four women should just be unalived? That is crazy. That is crazy. I'm taking you guys to the kitchen with me so I can still hear you. Awesome. Absolutely. Okay. Okay, Irony. Lovely Galaxy say, hey, I gotta go. I'm not feeling too great and I'm getting tired, but soon I'm gonna look into these cases. Oh man. We wish you speedy recovery. We hope you get better. You get better soon. Momo said, let's wish Lovely Galaxy speedy recovery. Let's all do that. Speedy recovery, Lovely Galaxy. Momo said, I think both cases are worse. The first one because of greed, but the second case, in fact, the fact that he did all that because she hurt his ego, and then the government didn't solve the problem properly is beyond me. The government just did just crazy stuff. Get some rest, Lovely Galaxy. We hope you feel better. Lovely Galaxy, take care of yourself and stay safe. Yeah, we love you. Thank you for joining the stream. You're awesome. Yeah. So who's your coward of the week? Let me know. Your coward of the week. Who is your coward of the week from the stories we've heard? And after that, I'll give you mine. Your coward of the week, your hero of the week, villains of the week, monsters, anything you want to give. But coward of the week, who is? Let me know. Are you going to give to the family that did that to Abby Choi? Are you going to give it to these four men? Or are you going to give it to the government? The government that didn't handle the case well in the four women case. Or you're going to give it to the citizens, the bystanders who did nothing. Thanks. Have a good night. Until next time. All right, Lovely Galaxy. We love you. We love you so much. Thank you. Who is your coward of the week? My coward of the week. My coward of the week. The person who I think is the biggest coward of them all. The person I think is the biggest coward of them all. Man, I think it's a tie, to be honest with you. But I still give that to Abby Choi's killers. Abby Choi's unalivers. They are all cowards. The guys that did that to the four ladies are cowards. The people that sat in the restaurant doing nothing are cowards, except those who called the police, or except the two women who tried to intervene. The family, but I give it to the family personally. I personally give the coward of the week to the family, and I'll explain why. Coward of the week is Abby's ex family. They assumed they'll be homeless and got scared of losing everything. Yes, my hero of the week is Abby's new husband for still taking care of Abby's kid. I mean, absolute man, you took the words right out of my mouth. You took the words right out of my mouth. I think, yeah, they deserve the coward of the week because they unalive somebody. And they unalive somebody who, she's the last person to ever even deserve that. She didn't even deserve it. They just unalived her. And not because, you said because they thought they were going to be homeless. No, because they felt entitled. I believe it's because they felt entitled. They felt so entitled that you can't do anything. Look, you can take our house from us. How about that? You bought the house from us, but it's ours now. You can take it from us. You tried, we unalive you. Those people are pieces of shit, man. I wish they never see the light of day again. Hero of the week, I give it to Abby's new husband. Abby's new husband never judged her. And guess what? The reason why he's even more of a hero was that he never even stopped Abby from helping his exes. He never stopped it because his ex-husband's driver, his ex-husband's brother was still her driver. He never stopped it. He was like, okay, if they need it, just give it to them. And that was Abby's childhood friend. And she was reportedly very, very happy in the second marriage. Kid was not his. He's taking care of the kids. Kudos to the guy. He's the hero of the week. My other hero of the week, Abby Choi herself. She's also the hero of the week. And the four ladies that survived, they're the heroes of the week. Cowards of the week, whoever else didn't help. And the four pieces of rat's turd. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I want to take this opportunity to plead with everybody to be kind to women, especially. I know everybody has to be kind to everybody, but the way these cases are highlighting the fact that women are getting mistreated is really, really, really crazy. Like crimes against women. Crimes against women. We see that the Abby Choi case. We seen that the four women in China case. The recent one I did about the guy that head kicked the lady, the smelly guy who had schizophrenia and unalived the lady because he thought ladies were the problem. The other guy that wanted a lady, she said no, caught her in the bathroom, unalived her. All these things go to show that there is especially some hatred in societies against ladies. There are some hatred in societies. I do not know how that started, but I know for sure a lot of people are propelling that. A lot of people are bringing that to light. A lot of people are actually charging young men to hate ladies. But let me tell you something, young man. Think for yourself. Think for yourself. If you are consuming content that is bringing a lot of lady hate, women hate to you, trust me, that isn't right. That is not right. That is not what it's supposed to be. Women hate doesn't solve anything. What it does is it keeps you angry and you're not able to take care of yourself. Because You put all the blame instead of self-improvement into hating, ladies. And that is not it's just a South Korea thing or a China thing. I believe that is getting worse and worse worldwide. In America, red pill platforms are just blowing up, and young men are taking that in. And the part of red pill where I believe they have to take in is self improvement, but do they take that in? No. The part they take in is women are this, women are that, hoes, hoes, hoes. Horrible, terrible, terrible. That is so crazy. That is so, so, so crazy. I came to the US and I think right after college, I started seeing an influx of red pillists. And it was first like, oh, you're a man, take care of yourself, like self improvement and stuff like that. And it was good. I mean, hey, self improvement in any way, shape, or form without harming anybody else is perfect. Everybody needs to take care of themselves. Everybody needs to be at their A game. Everybody needs to be the best they can possibly be, right? So you can impact into others, so you can help others, so you can leave a mark in society, a good one at that. Now, my problem is when red pill started turning to women hate. They will get people who are doing stuff that they deem promiscuous, some of them rightfully so, and they bring them on and then address those like they are a representation of all women, and then they spew hate. They spew garbage. If you're watching me and you're a young man, let me tell you something. All women are not like that. All women are not like that. You're not looking hard enough. You're looking in the wrong direction. You're tuning your mind to look at wrong in the wrong direction. In the other direction are a lot of opportunities where you can have a partner, can have a respectable person who will respect you and who you will respect. Nothing like the people they portray. And it's going to give you a new sense of purpose. All these false sense of reality, oh, go after women, sleep with 1,000 women, bro, don't do sleep with 1,000 women. Are you serious? Why do that? Let's cut this woman hate. It's not going to do anything for society but make us infertile. Incel rates have gone up. Guys who've been single and haven't had partners, girlfriends, wives, fiancés, up more than ever. Infertility in places like South Korea, in places that have these ideologies, are going up. They are going up. Irony says, "I remember this double standard." Yes, absolutely, and this is the double standard, right? In one case, being the Anthem case, these eBay storehouse, which are like I believe the red pillars of South Korea, were trashing women, right? Trashing women. Oh, you have slept with a lot of people. You're promiscuous. You slept with a lot of people. Oh, you're gonna marry her, bro. You're gonna clean the dishes up. You're gonna do all that bullshit, right? And then in the other case, where the man spanking the lady, in that case, they were mad that in a video game the female character wasn't in a bikini. Wait, is that not the promiscuity you were preaching against? Is that not how you portray the women as trying to be sex symbols? Wait, but then you're mad when they put them in a covered suit. At this point, I'm beginning to think that you just want to create something to hate. Doxing people for nothing. You guys have nothing to stand on. You guys are so double standard. It's insane. A career woman is bad because why are you not married? You have to stay in the kitchen. You have to do this. You have to do that. But then you go ahead and say, oh man, the women on the show are dumb. They can't even form sentences. They can't even. Wait, but you bashed the career woman who's going to school, who's bettering herself as not being family oriented. And now you're bashing the woman who decided not to pursue career paths like as dumb because they can't form sentences. Like, what do you stand for? Which is which? At this point, you guys are incels who are trying to blame everything on women. And that is what keeps happening. Women are a part of society whether you like it or not. If you doubt me, look at your mom. She's not a man. She's a woman. This is insane. This is insane. I remember this double standard. People will shame women for getting pregnant while look away when a man gets more than one pregnant. Absolutely. My grandpa was that level of sexist. Oh man. And let me say something. In the heydays, right? In the olden times, men actually believed there were gender roles. They believed, hey, you women take care of the house and everything like that and stuff like that. That was at the time, that was the notion. That was the knowledge that was spread around. However, there were not woman hate. Even though most of them were sexist, most of them had gender roles, there were no woman hate. They understood that even when we think women have roles, even if we think they are supposed to do this and this and that, we respect their contribution to making a family. We respect their contribution to setting this all up. It is a woman that did all these things. Now, it is that same form of sexism, but in a hatred form of way, right? They're spewing it so much with hate, telling women, hey, you know what? Stay in the kitchen. You don't deserve to get careers. We are the men that are supposed to marry you. And also, in the same breath, you see them on podcasts bashing women. These women are dumb. I believe she didn't finish fifth grade. I could tell she didn't even finish high school and stuff like that. Where do you stand? It's either you don't want them to pursue careers in school, or you do want them to pursue careers in school and some are dumb. Like, which is which? You're the same people hiding in your basement buying people's OnlyFans and stuff like that. You're the same. You do that and come here and, no, yeah, they're bad. They're promiscuous. They're this, they're that. Stupid. Make your own decisions. You're a man. I made my own decision. I consumed a lot of red pill content. I'm like, no, this is not going to help me. I'm from a conservative society. I'm from a third world country, which is mainly conservative. Women were very, very, very protective of themselves. They're not promiscuous. I don't relate to it. I would never relate to it. Find myself the best wife a man can find. I'm happy. But you are going around finding faults with women. You're going around finding faults with every woman possible, trying your best. Oh, yeah, you see that? You see that girl? You see that girl? You see that woman? You see that woman? You see that B word? Trying to project your insecurities, trying to project things that you are supposed to work on onto them. That's crazy. And that's why I put this to bed. We are going to do our live reactions right about now. Time for our live reactions. But let me read the comments and then we go back to Chinaverse. Chinaverse. Oh, man. I remember the double standard. Yep. People will shame women for getting pregnant. And look away when a man gets. Exactly. And that's what's happening. We have people like Nick Cannon. We have people like Elon Musk just pumping in kids. People don't care. But you sleep with them and it's like, oh, you're a hoe. And it's crazy. That shouldn't happen at all. You bash men, you bash women. You bash women, you bash men. Funnily enough, my grandpa was sexist. Okay. Yeah. And just like I said, there was a difference. There's a difference. Absolutely. So let's get to our live reaction. Chinaverse, Chinaverse. Who's excited to see Chinaverse? And you all have to help me out today. Which one is the second? Last week, Wan Si Kong. Oh my goodness. We realized, or we learned that he gave all his exes lavish lifestyles, $1 million for dating me, and all of you in the comments wanted to find ways and means to date Wang Si Kong. All of you in the comments. All of you in the comments. I was like, oh my goodness, really? Sorry, my mom. I am sorry. My mom woke up and I have to give her food. Oh, okay, okay, Momo. You're doing a great job. You're doing an excellent job. Chinaverse, Chinaverse. Boy, the dog. I have to be Coco's caregiver. Man, I was home trying to prepare resumes to send to China. Probably thinking about moving there to work for Wang Kong. Cause man, give me something. I will wipe your dog's. No, I won't do that. But I will be the caregiver. I will take her on walks. I'll take Coco for walks. I will put her in the car seat. Bro, if you're giving people that much money, I will do that. And man, that guy shit talking was next level. He talks shit to everybody, his dad included. You get it. You get shit talking. You get shit talking. You get shit talking. That guy is insane. Wang Si Kong. Chinaverse, Chinaverse. Okay, so guys, help me out. Which is next from what we watched last week? I think we seen the Wan Kong, an introduction to him. Somebody told me there was one that explains his girlfriends. I don't know if that's next. Said talking shit as if it was breathing. Absolutely. He said, Wan Kong, I can see you buy a lot of cars. Uh, you do groceries and buy a lot of cars. And no, I buy cars than I do groceries or something like that. I was like, oh my gosh, this guy's insane. Which one's next, guys? Oh, okay. Say 72's Chinaverse storyline, all episodes in order. Do we go with this? If I can, I just want to be Coco's shadow. Oh my goodness. Living all that lavish life, man. Coco's living so much lavish life. His shadow, I don't know. It's like crazy. That dog, man. So envy of the dog. So envious. Okay, which is next, guys? Help me out. You know what? Let me. Oh, that's not. Oh, these are different. Wait. Uh, I thought that was Okay, you know what? It says all storylines in order, right? Let's see.
Hey, Spotter Studio helped me take control over my YouTube channel. In order for me to get excited about an idea, I have to understand what I'm trying to create.
Wait. So, Am I on the right path? Cause last week we did. Wait, last week we did Wan Kong, right? I don't see that in here. Okay, you know what? Let me put Wang Kong. Okay, so this was it. Every time he breaks up with a girlfriend, he gives them $1 million real life of Wang Kong. So, what should be next from that?
In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to go from being a regular
Oh, ex-girlfriend shows up with a secret son, demanding 100 million to leave him alone. Wow. Wang Kong's exes. Oh, so I think that is it. That is Wang Kong's ex. Okay, so let's check it out. Do we check that out, guys? By the way, you can use Brave browser so you won't have ads. Oh, okay. Brave, right? Thank you. Thank you for that. Absolutely. So do we check this out, guys? Ex-girlfriend shows up with a secret son demanding $100 million to leave him alone. Yes, that's it. Okay. I think it's another vid. Because I think we did this last week, right? Okay, so this is it, right? His ex-girlfriend showed up with a secret son demanding $100 million to leave him alone. Okay, all right, all right, all right. Thanks for the feedback. Let's get it. Are y'all ready? Oh man, I'm so ready for this. All right. So let's get it. Irony, there's another vid. Okay, let's go.
In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to go from being a regular person to a centimillionaire. Do you know what a centimillionaire is? That is someone who has over 100 million USD. That's what I'm going to teach you today.
Santa.
Welcome to today's course.
So do we go ahead with this or you want to check real quick? Sorry about that. Oh no. Is this it? Do we continue?
My course is going to be linked in the description if you guys want to figure out how to be the next centimillionaire. But before we get started, I just want to say, is this not the most satisfying thing ever? Literally, when something like this happens to me, I just get off on it. Look at this. Look at this color combination. And then I have to organize them where it's like lightest to pink to like that mauve color to like the real pink, like the Barbie pink in this specific order. But first of all, I want to say a huge thank you to Scentbird for sponsoring today's video. I saw this TikTok that was like, why does everyone in New York City smell like pee? And everyone was stitching it being like, okay, if you walk by one person and you smell pee, then you walk by another person and you smell pee, and you think everyone in the city smells like pee, it's you that smells like pee. It's you, okay? And I will say, it is very easy to adapt that New York .com and use code MissMangoBot or click this QR code. And thank you, Scentbird, for sponsoring today's video, and let's get into it. Hello, welcome to Midnight Mango, where I tell you the mukbang stories without the mukbang, and I tell it to you in this duck that I'm dating.
Quack, quack.
This story is Cocoa
Santa
Bananas,
Millionaire,
and that's
yes,
why we're doing it
please.
without food, because every time I have food, everyone's like, wait, timestamp when she starts the story, because I don't care about the food.
Ouch. Midnight
Let me tell
Mango.
you, there are so many sides to this story. I don't even know how to present it in a way that's most interesting because every perspective of this story has blown my mind to pieces, to smithereens. Imagine giving birth to a child and off the bat making $125 million. Literally.
What? I will give birth to 10 of those kids. I just spoke about what? 120 million for one kid? I'm giving birth to 10 of them. Oh my goodness.
Just by giving birth to a kid.
The kid made the money, or?
Literally just by giving birth to a kid.
Oh, by giving birth, you make money.
Yeah.
You make 120 million?
120, like 125
What?
million.
Very specific. I
Yes.
like it.
Or imagine waking up one day and your front doorbell rings and you go to open the door. It's your ex-girlfriend from 3 years ago at the front door. Okay, already a weird morning, right? But then you look down and there's a little tiny human. And the first words that this little human says to you are, Papa?
Oh my goodness.
This sounds like some sort of book talk, spicy book, plot twist, romance novel, or some wild K-drama. But no, this is a real life story that just unfolded in Shanghai, in China. And it's another addition to our ever-growing, ever-populated, ever-mentally stable, ever-normal Chinaverse. There's 2 main parties involved.
Are they connected to other characters?
Oh yeah, guess who?
No.
Our good
Once
buddy.
upon- Who?
Our best friend.
No.
Who is definitely not gonna send us a cease and desist one day.
Oh my god.
Wants to talk.
Yes.
Dude.
Okay, but before we get to his connection,
He's
I gotta
in
tell
this
you
too?
about Qingfen.
Qingfen.
Qingfen, who goes...
Qingfen means, in Chinese, means hardworking.
Oh, really?
Working hard, I think.
Oh.
No, or sounds like it.
Yeah. He doesn't sound like he works hard. He goes by the name King. King. They actually call him the King of Shanghai. Which is crazy because Wang Zitong lives in Shanghai, I believe. Like Shanghai and Beijing. But they call him the King of Shanghai.
Oh no. Come on. Give that position or the title to the rightful owner. Wang Zitong. Don't. Come on, man. Who is this king, whatever guy? I believe Wang Zitong is king of everything at this point.
We're talking about the King of Shanghai?
The King of Shanghai. And his ex-girlfriend goes by Wei Shu or Livia. They call her Livia, yeah.
Okay.
So I don't know whose story is more impressive. I'm just going to go with Livia because she's self-made. King of Shanghai is not self-made. He's like Wang Zitong. It's daddy and mommy's money. Livia went from being a girl from a small town, from like a middle-class family. And when I say small town, most people refer to it as a village, but I'm just going to say small town. She worked as a hairdresser at a hair salon, making 55 USD a month. And then through a series of very strategic, calculated moves, she becomes a centimillionaire with a net worth of over $125 million.
In Hong Kong?
What? Look, from a hairdresser to self-made millionaire. Well, I don't know how she made the millions, but I'm thinking it has something to do with a baby. So, man, oh man, just another small town girl. Momo, Irony said, Santa Millionaire. Yes, please. Yeah, absolutely. I'd like to be a millionaire. Momo said, this story is typical CEO in C drama for sure. Oh, man. Just a small town girl living in a lonely world.
Like less than a decade. It's very interesting. It's very interesting. Like she doesn't become a founder of a company. She's not a CEO and not a unicorn company, okay?
Is she married to him or something?
No. She's not married to him.
Oh.
She's not. So that's Livia. But let's talk about one of her strategic moves. A man called the King of Shanghai.
Ooh.
He is the close friend of Wang Zitong, the Chinese billionaire's son, de facto billionaire boy himself, The king of Shanghai is his friend. And there are whispers that he's wealthier than the national husband. He's wealthier than Wang Zitong.
What? Who is his dad? Do we know?
Nobody knows.
What do you mean?
Oh, come
nobody
on.
knows? Also, they're so rich that they're so invisible.
Yes, literally, nobody knows
That's
for sure.
impossible.
Because Wang Zitong, I mean, it's clear what his net worth is. You wake up in the morning, you check the share prices of Wanda Group, and you have a vague idea of the Wangs. But the king of Shanghai, nobody even knows how rich his family is. Nobody even knows what his family does. The vague suspicion right now is that his dad runs like a private equity firm or some sort of investment fund out of Shanghai. The king of Shanghai is also pretty quiet on social media, so nobody knew too much about this guy. But he is apparently one of China's top billionaire boys, and it's speculated that his dad might even be the chairman of China's CITIC Bank. Do y'all call it CITIC Bank, or is it CITIC? Am I dumb?
Never heard of a CITIC bank.
Listen, no one
gotta
said I
look it
was
up.
smart, okay?
What is CITIC?
Nobody said I was smart. The CITIC Bank.
Oh, 中信银行. Yes, sure. It's
So is
one
it-
of the biggest banks.
Is it CITIC or CITIC?
I'm assuming it's CITIC.
It's actually ranked number 20 on the banker's top list of banks, right under Morgan Stanley. So it's a massive, it's a massive bank. We cannot confirm its validity, but that would be nuts if his dad is the chairman. So when I say this guy is rich, I mean he's not just rich. He's like dripping in money. He's the type of rich where I don't even think I can wrap my head around that level of spending, that level of money that he makes, like how it's made, how many hours are in a day, how much he makes while he's taking a poo. I wouldn't even be able to wrap my head. And for a while, this guy's flying under the radar. Nobody's heard of this guy. Nobody follows this guy on social media. Who's the king of Shanghai? Not him. It's probably Wang Zitong, right? I mean, all the rich kids knew him. All the powerful people probably knew him, was friends with him. I'm sure the retail workers and car salesmen at Ferrari knew him, but the general public was not really informed about this guy until.
But my question is, how can you get that much money? How can you be from a wealthy family and still be under the radar? I would think a lot of people would have interest in finding out what you do and where your wealth comes from and about the family and stuff like that. But how can you fly under the radar for that long? To the point that of course, you don't have a social media and stuff like that. But I would think like journalists would be curious. Like, let's find out about this guy. Of course, there are people that went to school with him, probably rich socialites and stuff like that. But no one knows what they do for a living. Only speculation. No one even knows his dad. How is that even possible? How is that possible? I will be on Google every time, like putting his name in there, searching stuff about him. Like they don't know anything about this guy.
April of 2015, there were reports that a $3.4 million red LaFerrari was in an accident in Shanghai.
Oh.
Why does this type of stuff make the local news? I mean, we get it, it's a Ferrari, right? A LaFerrari, well, first of all, it's $3.4 million
Stop
for one
playing.
vehicle. An automobile is $3.4 million. And
Oh my gosh, bro. What? And he crushed it? Oh my goodness. I already says, bro sweats money. At this point, he poos money. He pees money. His underarm like grows money. So, hey, I don't know. I don't care. This guy is money. What? Maybe it's more about anonymity for protection. I know. It's probably about anonymity, but how do you fly under the radar for that long? That is my question. Like, how? Like, do you go off of all social media? Like, all your cars are tinted, and nobody knows the school you guys go to? Like, nobody can trace anything to you guys? Of course, like, once it's on, like, you can trace Wanda to him, and it's not like he's quiet. I mean, this guy is like, he's a character. But with this king guy, I mean, it's fascinating to me.
And second of all, there were only 499 units of this particular model of Ferrari in the entire world. And out of that, only 2 in Shanghai. And
What?
one of them had just gotten into an accident that would probably cost $1.2 to $2 million to repair the car.
What?
So it made the news. Apparently, the car aquaplaned. What does that mean? I had to Google it. It's when a car acts like a speedboat because the road is wet.
What does that mean? Like slipped?
Yeah, it started just like gliding on the thin layer of water, and then it just like crashed into a tree or something. Yeah. Yeah, it ate shit. I don't care about physics, but that's a $3.4 million car. It should not be doing that. It should be defying physics for that much money. Anyway, he crashes this car. Neighbors come out and they're like, oh my God, it's a red LaFerrari. That is $3.4 million. They're gathered taking videos, taking pictures, because this doesn't happen every day. And King is sitting there. And his door is open because most of his cars crash, so I don't think he can even close the door and sit in the car, nor does he want to. So he's got his butt on the car seat, but his legs are out of the car. So he's like facing all the people that are whispering at him. He's waiting for the tow trucks to arrive. The way he's sitting there is as if he's waiting for an Uber. He's playing games on his phone.
No.
He's not stressed.
Just play mobile games?
Yes, there's not a single vein on his forehead. You would imagine any car accident, even like not a LaFerrari, most people are like,
Oh my god, I'm so stressed out. Oh my god, I gotta call my insurance, I gotta call my mom, I gotta call my dad, oh my god, someone's gonna...
Oh, hello, Zaza. Glad you're here. Glad you're here. Welcome to the stream. Maybe it's about okay, yeah. Momo said, pretty sure there's a lot of chibos in the world living a secret life, especially those who are from old money. Okay. Zaza, welcome. He said, Zaza said, you'd be surprised actually how many of the richest people that we don't know. Yeah, and it's true. Because think about it. Like, we know about Forbes richest list, whatever it is. But when you go to like Dubai, those princes have so much money that when the digits are written over there, I'm like, what? How did they get all that money? Like, it's crazy the kind of money they have in Dubai. But those people are not on the list, because if those people are put on the list, they will be like from 1 to like 100 before the Musks and stuff come in. So it's like there are a lot of rich people actually we do not know about. There are a lot of people who are rich that we haven't heard of. And I think this King of Shanghai guy is probably one of those. He crushed the 3-point-some million car and it was sitting texting. Bro, if I crush a $5,000 car, $2,000 car, I am breathing heavy. I am pacing back and forth. I am so distraught. 3.5 million and he is like, nah, yeah. Some people have FU money and it's crazy.
he's literally not even breaking a sweat. He's just scrolling on his phone. When people start taking pictures of him because of how redonk-donk it is, he throws up a peace sign.
What? No.
Like that. Second of all,
this is
how
crazy.
rich do you have to be to not even give a fork when you crash that car? Just to give you an idea, it's going to cost like $2 million to repair it. These pictures go viral all over social media, and people were able to find out who the owner is, and everyone was fascinated. This guy becomes a meme overnight. Honestly, people are kind of falling in love with this guy. It's kind of intriguing. The energy is like a book talk energy. So rich, not emotional, cool as a cucumber. Like, how hot, right? He starts gaining popularity online, and once people start looking into him, they're like, wait a freaking minute. I know this guy. This is not the first automobile accident he's been in.
What?
In fact, keep scrolling. Do you see the Porsche?
Oh my god, that's a Porsche 918.
Yes! Okay.
Another god tier.
It's a multi-million-dollar car. Another one. So in 2014, he's involved in another car accident. It's a Porsche 918 Spider, a hyper.
No, heck no. Bro, look at this car. What? This guy's buying expensive cars and crashing them. And throwing peace signs. Oh, yeah, I did it again. Yeah. How about this? I did it again. I'm gonna text my Uber. Probably a private jet. What? Oh my goodness. Some people are living and we're just existing at this point. Zaza, you sent 3-tier emojis. Why? Man.
Okay,
Another god tier.
it's a multi-million-dollar car. Another one. So in 2014, he's involved in another car accident. It's a Porsche 918
Oh my
Spider, a
gosh. Look at the
hypercar.
car.
Did you guys know this? I just found out about this. Okay, there's cars. Then you have like luxury vehicles. Those are like your Mercedes Benz. Those are like your BMWs. And then you have supercars. Okay, we know this. Lamborghinis, Ferraris, whatever. And then you have something called fucking hypercars. These are like Koenigseggs.
Multi-million-dollar cars.
Yes, and I'm like, we need to stop with these tiers. It's fine, okay?
It's an automobile.
So one of his female friends was learning how to drive.
No way.
What?
Oh, that's crazy.
And
Like,
yes.
you're like, hey, baby girl. Wanna learn how to drive?
You want to
Man.
drive my supercar?
I can teach you. Here, take this car.
No.
It's multi-million-dollar Porsche. He's teaching his female
Oh
friend how
my
to drive.
gosh.
And tell me how, and I don't know if hypercars are just made different. She mistakes the gas pedal as the brake pedal. Look, I don't know. Maybe hypercar pedals are different, but who the hell mistakes the two for the other? I thought they were always, that's like universal, I thought.
Yeah, but she's learning.
But it's like,
That's exactly what happens when you're learning.
and she steps on what she thought was the brake, and it's the accelerator, crashes it into a tree, and the front of the car was completely totaled. The repairs were estimated to be around $2 million.
Stop
She
playing
gets
with
out the
me.
car,
What? 2 million? Bro, they throw around these numbers like it's nothing. What? Oh, I just crushed the car. It's going to be $2 million to repair. I crushed that car. It's going to be $1 million to repair. And then they're taking pictures after a peace sign. What the heck, bro? No. My brain's about to explode. Momo says my heart. Momo, my heart, my brain, my everything. What? People just treat money like it's nothing. If I own that car and my friend wants to learn how to drive that car, you are going to learn with a Honda. You are going to learn with the Honda that I stopped driving like years ago. That is what you're learning with. How you just throw him in the Porsche, $1 million Porsche. Oh yeah, we're gonna learn with this one. Oh, you crashed it? Don't worry, we'll just throw peace on. We'll buy another one. And then proceeds to crush a $3.5 million car. Dang!
sweating, stressed, maybe on the verge of tears, and she's like, how can I pay you? I mean, like, can we do like a payment plan, like a Klarna? Can I sell you my firstborn? And he's like,
It's fine. I was gonna buy a new one anyway.
Whoa!
damn, daddy. He didn't even repair the car. He threw it in his backyard as decoration because he thought it was artistic how the car crashed.
What?
Yeah, and then he went and bought a Bugatti.
Oh my gosh, bro. No.
Yeah.
No.
The tree she crashed into is actually a tourist attraction for people to take pictures with. It has like missing posters stapled to the pole. And it's like, this is where a multi-million-dollar car crashed into. And people...
Oh my
Just
gosh.
a tree, like, on the side of the road. But it has, like, its own TripAdvisor page. I'm
No.
just kidding. I don't know if it does. I don't think so. That'd be crazy. So this man is a full-blown hypercar collector. Which, side note... He's got a lot. He's got a $1.1 million McLaren. He's got another like $1.5 million Koenigsegg. Multiple supercars that are anywhere between like $300,000 to $500,000. He posted a picture of his garage once,
What?
and it looks like
Yo, look at this, bro. It's like a car garage that sells cars. Look at this. What? That's a Ferrari right here. This is some I don't even know existed. That is some for science experiment. This is some, bro, this guy's different.
a car dealership. It looks like the richest apartment building's parking lot where multiple rich residents park one singular vehicle each. This is his personal garage. It's insane. And his caption isn't even like
Hashtag blessed, hashtag hustle, hashtag believe in your dreams.
his caption is worse. Like that is rich and obnoxious and so annoying and preachy. His caption is so rich that you just know this man is so out of touch with reality. He writes, I'm just over the age of liking cars, but these are still memories of my youth, so I keep them around.
What?
Literally.
Bro, somebody push one Sekong aside. Somebody push one Sekong aside. I know you have your McLarens and stuff like that. I know you have your little Rolls Royces and stuff like that. But King of Shanghai is
Here's
on
how to
top
never have to
now.
worry about money after a car accident. Listen, if you
Man,
have been in a car accident in the past year, even
you see,
What? And then he moved.
did you see how she was crying over that car? Man, if the king of Shanghai had that accident, he would text and throwing peace signs. And that car is like what, 20,000, 25,000? Oh my goodness, people are crazy.
Moves on to bigger and better.
Wait, Momo said I need to meditate. Can I have can I have a car? Old model will be fine. I'll treat it like a bit, bro. If I had one of those cars as old as the 60 model, I would take my shirt off and wipe that thing every time. You're not allowed to come 6 feet close to the car for any reason. I do not care. You walk around the car 6 feet away to come to my apartment, like whatever it is. That car will be in a cage till I want to move it. And when I want to move it, they're sweeping the whole road. Something like that, bro. This guy's driving the car like it's nothing, saying, oh, I'm keeping this car because it reminds me of my youth. Oh my gosh, bro. This reminds me of my success.
Better things, a $28 million yacht and a $49 million private jet. So where the hell does this man get his money? It is revealed that he has a monthly allowance from his parents of $13 million USD a month. A month. I don't even want to know.
Wait, 13 million in
Oh
Chinese
boy.
is 1亿. It's like a
$13 million a month. Did you hear that? Did y'all hear that? $13 million a month. Did you hear that? That is not a profit. That is not a business. That is allowance. That is allowance. He can afford to buy what? 5 of those cars every month. Every month. He can buy 5 of them. What? 3.5 million? He gets 13 a month. Once it Kong, sit your ass to the side, man. We have a new king.
ridiculous. I mean, it is a ridiculous amount of money,
Yeah.
but in China is even more impressive
Yeah.
than 13 million in the U.S.
Mm.
Because the
Conversion.
conversion, like, that's like unfathomable amount of money for most people.
Yeah, this is insane. A month. A month. So
Oh.
a pack of cigarettes in China costs about $2. He likes cigarettes. He likes to smoke, but not the $2 ones. He buys $4,200 cigarettes. I'm assuming they're like cigars. And it's not per pack, it's $4,200 per cigarette/cigar. But fine, let's say he smokes 1 a day, which is actually really unhinged if he's doing that and it's a cigar. That's a lot. That's too much. But let's say he does 1 or shares 1, like averages to 1 a day. That's $130,000 a month. That's a ridiculous amount of money, but that's not even denting his $13 million budget. So what else does he blow his money on? Sneakers, okay? He's a
What?
sneakerhead. I know a few sneakerheads. Oh my gosh.
They're terrifying.
No, I'm just kidding. But I'm so scared of sneakerheads. Yeah. I'm so scared of them. I don't even want to breathe near their shoes. I don't want
Andrew
to,
collects sneakers.
but he doesn't wear them, so it's different. But when they wear them, I don't even want to walk near them because I'm so clumsy. I'm gonna step on their sneaker and they're going to murder me and bury me in the backyard. I mean, that was so much love and respect. But like, the ones that they don't even like to, a lot of sneakerheads, they don't even like to crease their sneakers. They don't even like to crease their sneakers. I don't understand. How do you walk? So this guy is a sneakerhead, and most sneakerheads, they get like those transparent boxes to display their sneakers, or they're like
Oh my
Andrew, they keep
gosh.
them in pristine condition in like the top of his closet. King just throws around some of the most expensive sneakers in the world. You will walk into his apartment and they're just like, when people bend the back of their sneaker to wear it like slippers?
Yeah.
There'll just be like 70,000 USD expensive limited edition Nikes that you cannot find anywhere, and he's just bent the back to wear them like slippers, and they're just right in front of his door, so you almost step on them as you're walking in.
Their sneaker that's
$70,000.
$70,000.
70,000.
Bro.
It's called like the
What?
Back to the Future Nikes or something.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, if anyone else owned those shoes, they'd probably put them on a shelf, display them, take pictures of them, put them on a box, dust them. No, slippers. They're knickknacks to him. But still, that doesn't even put a dent in his money. He's also a club goer. He likes to visit clubs. I'm just running you through his, I'm like his accountant today. Like, I know this guy's business all of a sudden. Okay? He likes to go to clubs called, Playhouse. That tells you enough about this guy. That's the type of clubs he likes to go to. Playhouse, Play Buddy. And he would just casually order 100 bottles of the champagne called Ace of Spades. I believe this champagne is owned by Jay-Z and LVMH. I was gifted a bottle of Ace of Spades once. So then I threw a pool party, and then everyone was like, oh my God, this is really good champagne. And I was like, oh really? I don't know. I was gifted. I know nothing about champagne. And they go, can we drink it? And I was like, sure, why not? They're pouring it. I Google it. I'm like,
Oh man, Wilted Flower, welcome back. Welcome back. Thank you for rejoining. Wilted Flower, this reaction is making us all feel like we're not even worth existing, man. So glad you joined. This is the story of an ex-girlfriend who showed up with a secret son demanding $100 million to leave him alone. And we're getting the backstory of a guy called King. And I don't know if you're familiar with a guy called Wang Sekong, but dang, those two are billionaires. But King is crazy. So that's what we're on right now. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Glad you rejoined.
there's a $400 bottle of champagne that they just popped open.
Yeah, Momo, Stephanie's storytelling is impeccable. It's also very funny. And she knows how to reel you in and knows where to put the funny parts. It's amazing. She's really good.
But the ones at the club are more expensive. There's different levels to even this champagne.
Oh,
He
wow.
bought 100 bottles, every time he goes out. Each bottle was $1,200. He
Oh
spent
my gosh.
$120,000 in one night on champagne, not including tip tax and everything. This guy is so rich, even Wang Sutong kind of nunchibas him. If you remember, Wang Sutong is so cocky and so high-key because he's so rich. He doesn't even hesitate to attack A-list celebrities, his own corporation, his own family members. Literally, no one is off the table for the ridicule of Wang Sutong. But the one person that can put him in his place is King. One time, Wang Sutong tweeted, I don't care about money. When I make friends, because no matter how rich they are, they're never going to be as rich as me. King replied,
I think I remember this.
what about me?
Oh, I remember this.
And he deleted his
Let's
tweet.
go. I told you when this started. I said, Wang Sitong, sit your ass somewhere. There's a new king on the block. There's a new king, and that's the king of Shanghai. Are you serious right now? Wang Sitong talking all this shit, and King just comes casually asking, what about me? Dang, bro. Dang, that is crazy. Irony, welcome back. Welcome back. And welcome back, Walter Flower, too. Welcome back. This is crazy story.
Bro, what?
Yes, but that still doesn't explain his money spending habits. Even if he smokes one cigar a day, that's $130K. Even if he drops $130K at a club 2 nights, Fridays and Saturdays of every single month, that's still only $1 million. And let's say he spends $1 million shopping per month, that's still nothing. Well, you know how when you and I get a hobby, we're like, we like basketball. We go to a free basketball court with our friends. Maybe after a while, we're like, you know what? I've been playing for a while. It's time to invest money into my hobby and buy my own basketball or buy a pair of basketball shoes, you know? This guy decided that he liked basketball. He hired 50 people to start his own basketball team. He called his team the King Team. He recruited talent from all over the world, including former NBA player Bernard James, to join his team and spent millions a month on his basketball team.
Oh my gosh.
No freaking way.
They're not even that good. I'm so sorry. They're not even that good.
Oh my god.
And he would fly private across the world to be front row seats at NBA games, play tens of thousands of dollars for courtside tickets. He's got a picture with Aisha Curry.
What?
Yeah.
Steph
And then
Curry's
when he
wife?
decided he liked gaming, he starts being the world's biggest cash player. Okay, so there was a game called Fantasy Westward Journey. It's like a MMORPG.
哦，梦幻西游。
Oh, yeah, it's like a massive multiplayer online role playing game. That's what the acronym stands for. And that got him to spend $14 million. Okay, so this is how it happened. He starts playing this game and he's like, wow, it's kind of hard, you know? And every time I win, something's happening in there. It's like serotonin.
Is this how the regular schmegular people feel? Ooh, I
Damn.
feel like I worked for this win. I feel dopamine. I feel good about this win.
It's releasing some chemicals in his brain. This is like the first time he's working for something. And then he's like, well, if it feels this nice, it must feel 14 million times better when I throw $14 million into the game. He bought every single top weapon and every single top skin, and the game was no longer hard because he had weapons other players couldn't even dream of having, so he could easily kill them all obliterated, and he was too strong of an advantage. He spent $14 million on a game that he liked because it was challenging, and by spending $14 million, it was no longer challenging, and he quit because
Bro. He spent $14 million on a game to buy skins and weapons. What? How is this even possible? How does this make sense? $14 million to buy a game. You know how you play video games and you can buy weapons and stuff like $14 million? That could buy the whole damn game. Oh my goodness. It's like, just put yourself in the shoes. You're getting $13 million a month. $13 million each month as an allowance, right? I don't know if he works. If he works, he's getting extra income. If he's not working, that is what he's getting a month from his family. $13 million. Just as Stephanie said, if you go to shopping and shop for $1 million a month, if you buy groceries $1 million a month, that's just 2 out of the 13. If you buy cars, if you buy this, if you buy that, bro, you're still not exhausting $13 million a month. A lot of it is going to roll over. And bro, this is insane. And I mean, I guess you buy skins for $14 million. If you're getting $13 million consistently and they keep rolling over, you don't know what to do with it. And if you're working and you're getting income too, but I don't know if he works. I don't think he does. If he does, probably something for his parents, but that's crazy. Oh my gosh, bro.
it was no longer fun after spending $14 million. He did set up his own gaming company, though, called King Gaming. His team is nowhere near as popular as Wang Sutong's team.
Wait, Irony says, rich people, bro, I spent 15K. What? You spent 15K on a game before, and I have recovered. I have not recovered. Oh my goodness, I can imagine. If I spend half of that on a game, I'm beating myself up for like a year, 2 years, 3 years. I'm not recovering from that. What? He spent that on just buying skins. Oh wait, is Irony the king? We have to investigate that. We have to investigate that.
So I guess I'll give him that. But this is all coming out after the news of the LaFerrari crash. Prior to this, the general public didn't really know about this guy, or at least not a lot of the public did. He doesn't really try to be like social media famous. He doesn't post like crazy rich people stuff. He just posts it for his rich people friends, and they live in like their own little bubble. Like he's not out here starting fights with Fan Bingbing like Wang Stone. He did have a few interviews though, and he was like,
I'm just a very introverted person.
and generally speaking, every girl liked King. They were like, Wang Sutong or King, it's the king. It's the king of Shanghai. I mean, just look at the way he acts. This guy is throwing temper tantrums nonstop. This guy crashes his LaFerrari. He seems like the type of guy I would use his Lamborghini, scratch it up, run over the curb, and he'd be like,
Baby, it's okay. You're still cute.
Oh my
all
gosh.
the girls are going crazy for this man. This is the man that they want to marry. So they're just throwing themselves at him. And Livia was thinking,
Same. It's time to make some changes in my life.
What?
so Livia She always watched from online or on the news, just the most insane news coming out about the elites of Shanghai. And she's thinking to herself, not eat the rich, no. She's saying, I want to do that. I want to be a part of that. I want that life. And she's always been like that. When there is something that she wants, she goes after it. And she's never the type to be content with her life. Which, side note, I'm not shading her. I think these are all very good traits to have in a person. It typically makes them incredibly motivated, successful, and ambitious. But later, it becomes a little bit controversial for whatever reason. Anyway, Livia is born into a rural farmer's family in this small village. And that's how a lot of people describe it. She grew up pretty impoverished, and every penny is like everything to their family. It means the difference of dinner or no dinner. And a
Oh,
lot of the kids in the neighborhood, they all react differently to their situations. A lot of them would just try to forget about it. They'd go to the playground and try to be kids. But Livia, she would get so sensitive to the topic of money. She hated the fact that she was the one without money. She hated her lifestyle. When the other kids are playing on the playground giggling, trying to enjoy themselves, Livia is thinking about, how am I going to escape this life? I cannot live like this forever. And this is playground days. Do you know how young playground days are? Okay, like fine, I get it if she's thinking about this in her 20s, but she's thinking about it like elementary school days.
that is crazy. Elementary school days, you are able to recognize the fact that you are in a situation, financial situation you don't want to be in. That is crazy. That is a kid that, as Stephanie said, will do anything to get money. And such kids are really driven. If a kid is young enough to recognize that I am in a situation not like my friends all have big cars and stuff like that. I don't. And I have to get through that. That can be very motivating to them. That can be very, very motivating for them to do right during the schoolwork, to do right doing a lot of stuff. So, yeah, that is crazy. I've never heard a kid say that ever in my life.
She felt like even if I study hard, get a job in the city, I'm still maybe going to be middle class at best in a major city. I'm not trying to fucking work my ass off to be middle class. Oh, by the way, socioeconomic mobility is even harder in China than here. Like, unfathomable. So she's like, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Third year of high school, she drops out of school and starts working all these odd jobs. She's trying to like figure it out. She moves into Shanghai, works as a hair washer at a local hair salon, and she hates it. I mean, think about it. She's someone who wants to be upper elite, and every day she's standing here touching people's greasy hairs. Her hands are constantly pruny and dry from all the harsh soaps and all of that, the shampoos, the hair dye that she's washing constantly out of their hair, and she's getting $55 a month.
Oh,
So she's thinking, yeah, no, okay, I need to go
oh,
somewhere where rich men are. I'm going to get my real estate license. She gets into real estate, and her initial thought was only rich people buy houses, especially in Shanghai. But very quickly, she realizes her plan has a really big fucking flaw. Men that buy houses are either married or soon to be married. No hot ass bachelor is like, let me just buy a house for no reason.
oh
Okay, men
man.
are just renters. They are frat bros until they get married. They're like,
What do you mean? This is very clean.
Yeah, and China's culture is you buy the house when you get married.
yes. So she's like, what the hell am I doing? Okay, this is stupid. So then she moves to Beijing to be a hostess at a nightclub. And her idea is, okay, there's a lot of men that spend a lot of money at clubs. There's got to be rich people. And I mean, she's not wrong. And so
Bro, how do you all feel about this? I want to know how do you all feel about this? Like that, to be that driven to reject your real estate license, which could fetch you good money. I don't know for China, but I think a real estate license could fetch you good money and could make you live comfortable. But she's so bent on being the upper elite that she stops real estate and moves to Beijing to be a hostess just because young men come here and I will spot the rich one among them and I'm leaving with them. How do y'all feel about that? I think it's a tad bit crazy in my opinion. I really do. I think it's crazy. I think she was on the right path with the real estate and everything. You didn't finish high school. So to get the real estate license, that's commendable. But you don't want it because married people buy houses. And who's to say if you meet this young rich guy, he's going to like you? Who's to say that? She's gambling with her life, I feel like.
Through her job as a host.
Oh, Irony says, I wish I was a king. Yeah, you spend 15,000 in a game. That's what King does. The King of Shanghai, they're talking about. My friends had to stop me from playing gacha games. Oh, really?
She's able to mingle with a lot of these rich men, and she meets Chen Ping. I'm just gonna call him Chen. Chen is rich, but he's not Wang Sitong. He's not king of Shanghai. He's giving me, he could probably get a Rolls Royce or two, which is crazy.
That's really good.
Yes,
Yeah.
but he's not giving La Ferrari. He's not giving private jet.
He's not a billionaire.
Yeah, he's giving first class around the world nonstop, but maybe not a private jet.
Oh, okay.
Peasant. I'm just kidding.
Peasant.
He's like typical
Peasant.
second generation rich kid. And when he sees Livia, he's mesmerized. Like jaw on the floor, mesmerized by her beauty. He would take her out to the fanciest restaurants, buy her designer handbags, spend just a pretty penny on anything she wanted, trying to woo her. Now, this is how people allege this played out. Livia knew men like Chen. Men like Chen will do this for a month or two. Men like Chen think you are the only girl that they have ever met, the only person that matters for a month or two. And then they get bored, and then they move on to the next one. And she knew that her background is not as good as Chen's. So in China, it's pretty important. Like if she were to ever meet Chen's parents, they would never allow him to actually marry her. Especially if he's getting his daddy's money. He's not going to give up daddy's money for Livia. And even if he did, Livia doesn't want him anymore because he no longer has daddy's money, okay? Pretty bad. But in a lot of parts of China, marriage is not a union between two people, but rather a union between two people and their families. They like to marry within their social circle.
Wow.
And I think that's everywhere. It's just maybe a little bit more blatant in the East, right? Anyway, it's alleged that Livia knew this. Got a little sewing needle out the kit.
Oh.
She poked
What?
holes in the condom and they had
What?
intercourse. And
What? If you don't know what that is, so the man saw Olivia and was like, oh, enamored with her. So she's in a hostess club. Definitely they're going to go up, do something, right? He patronizes her. They go, and the man wears the protection. She takes needles and pokes through everywhere in the protection. How did she do that? This girl is unhinged. This girl is unhinged. That's crazy. Oh my goodness.
And allegedly, I don't know, okay, maybe they were just raw dogging it, who knows? But she falls pregnant. So she says, okay, Chen, take responsibility. You got to marry me because I'm
Starting today,
Oh
anyone can
my
begin a token
gosh.
ads. As part of the all-new Beehive ad network,
pregnant. You got me pregnant. And he agrees, but his parents are like, no, absolutely not. We'd rather have a child out of wedlock than you marry her. Not happening. We'll take care of the children. We'll probably even send you a little bit of money, Livia. But no, you're not marrying our son. So
Wow.
then Livia, people that were close to the sources said, she kind of went in for the kill. She was out there putting on the whole 9 yards. She did everything Chinese parents could ever wish for. She served tea, cleaned the family home nonstop, responded to every single request that they made. She was incredibly well behaved in front of Chen's parents. And she even opted to have an unnecessary C-section. Unnecessary, not because I'm judging C-sections, but unnecessary in the sense that the doctor didn't order it. She had a C-section just so the kid could be born August 8th, 2008 at 8:08 a.m.
No,
What?
You're kidding me.
Yeah, because 8 is a
crazy.
lucky number.
What?
Wow.
But the moment the baby was born, she's like, oh, it was a daughter. So in China, and I don't know if this has gotten better, but the elder parents, way back in the day, they like sons. They like to continue the family name. This is even more prominent in affluent families because I don't know why. They don't like to inherit or send their daughters the businesses, so they want a man to inherit the business, right? And it's gotten so bad that doctors, they are not legally allowed to tell you the gender of your baby when you're pregnant.
Irony says the duck on the side is me while listening to the stream. That is crazy. As a woman, I sometimes I'm embarrassed because some women are crazy. This woman is insane. This woman is crazy. From a childhood age, from elementary, she's wanted to be rich, but didn't want to go through it the right way. She dropped out of high school just to try and get some guy trying different jobs, and then went for real estate license only because she initially thought that a rich people buy homes, so I'm gonna get a rich man that way, and then was like, nah man, it's just rich married men that are coming through. I'm gonna move to Beijing and be a hostess. Was a hostess, not because she liked to be a hostess, not because she wanted an honest living, just because she wanted to trap somebody. She definitely wanted to trap somebody and then trap this guy. Parents said no, but she's doing whatever she is crazy to the upteenth degree. That is insane. That is so insane that he had a C-section. You didn't have to have the C-section, but oh, maybe if the child comes out, it's gonna be lucky. 88888 88888 came out and was a girl. Now they want a boy. Or, I mean, at that particular time, boys were, that is crazy. Just make an honest living. Live your life. Stop chasing this guy. This woman, man. There are a lot of women like that. That's crazy.
In China.
What?
You could beg them. They will not tell you unless there is a specific medical condition that requires you to have knowledge of the gender of your child. You will never know until the day they are born.
Really?
Wow.
It's like a new law.
Wow.
Gender reveal party.
No reveal party. Can you believe it?
That's crazy.
Yeah. But Olivia didn't give up, okay? She became pregnant again, and this time she had a son. So with this, she married into the Chen family. But a marriage certificate does not change a man.
So she got 2 kids.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
And they're married.
Yeah, they're married now. But you know what? Marriage certificate does not change men. That is the only thing I know, okay? Chen is accustomed to the party life. He lives for it. He's not ready to settle down. He still goes to bars, parties. And Livia is like, okay, same. I don't care. So she starts working on her social media career, gaining followers, and she starts going partying on her own. And everything would have been fine. She would have lived a happy, jolly life. But there was a picture that started circulating online. Zheng Kai, famous actor, Chinese celebrity, famously known for being in Running Man and X-Files. He's in the photo, linking arms with the girl, and he's touching her legs. And this girl is none other than Livia.
No,
But the
no,
photo was famous not because
Livia.
of Livia, but because the guy
Livia.
is famous. He's Zheng Kai, a running man.
Livia, you're doing too much. Livia, now you're doing too much. It's now you're like spotting and scouting people to be with, spotting and scouting people to have kids with, just so you can live the life you've always dreamed of. Livia, I feel this is going to backfire on you. I feel it, Livia. I do feel it. Don't end up having 5 kids with no dad because you were trying to find a rich lifestyle from a guy. I don't think this is going to end well for Livia. That's crazy.
Man. And so people are like, oh my God, look at this guy. He's the prince of nightclubs. This celebrity is not as wholesome as we think. And of course, it went on social media. Chen's dad saw it and he went berserk. He knew his son was a cheater, but that's fine. A man can do that, but a wife cannot do that. So he forced them to immediately get a divorce. Chen's family paid Olivia $834,000 USD, and she gave up custody of both her kids. Some people use it as an argument of like, she literally sold her kids for $834K. I don't know, okay? What do you guys think? Anyway, it's with this alleged money. Allegedly, Livia starts looking for her next project. She allegedly used this money to go to South Korea and turned herself into young me.
Oh, yummy.
She's
yummy.
beautiful before, but a lot of people say her resemblance to young me, this is like, it's uncanny. What do you think?
I mean,
after the surgery, but what? Oh my goodness, man. Livia is doing way too much. Don't be like Livia, people. Don't be like Livia. I believe she's doing way too much. I believe it's going to crush on her. I believe it's going to be sad. This is crazy. Now, let me get to the comments. So, um, Momo says, as a woman, I sometimes get embarrassed because some women are crazy. Irony says 8888 for the kiddo. Yeah. Momo says, yes. And Kai. Irony says, this is yikes all the way. This is absolutely yikes all the way. Especially with the Olivia part. Wait. Yeah, that's crazy. Excuse me? Bro, cheating works on both genders. Right. Absolutely. Yeah. Cheating works on both genders. Men cheat, women cheat. Not one, both.
I can see difference. I don't know what she looks like before or after. I don't know.
Yeah, because I saw it and I was like, is it because I'm not that familiar with Young Mi's face? But I didn't see it as like, oh my god, this is Young Mi 2.0.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I feel like she's pretty before and after, but everyone accuses her of having her whole face done. And even if she did, what does it matter? But there are a lot of rumors and sentiment about this, you know, that she gave up all her kids to get plastic surgery. People just want
Oh,
to hate right
man.
now. They also say that she got plastic surgery in her private area.
What?
To make it cuter after having kids. I don't know, okay?
How is that possible? I don't
So
know.
through her newfound friends that she's making while she's married to Chen. You know, because when she was married to Chen, she's rubbing shoulders with these rich people. And now she's got all these new rich friends, and she starts expanding her circle as a beautiful, pretty woman. And at this point, it's said that she just really wasn't satisfied by rich people. Rich
What?
people are cool, but they have jobs. Rich people are great, but they don't have jets. You know what I mean? It's nice, but it's not hitting the spot. So after about 2 years of this, she dug her way into King's social circle, and a whole K-drama was about to play out. It is said that Livia planned her first encounter with King, and it was going to be a chance encounter. So they were both at a restaurant because I think maybe some of their mutual friends were having like a get-together at this restaurant. She sees him, gets it from
Oh, I thought Steven is frozen. No, I'm not. I'm frozen in shock. I'm frozen in shock. How far somebody can go to just like this is a dream that you want to realize. You could have started real estate and done good for yourself and invested the money, buy stocks and indexes, whatever, right? And then over a period of time, she wants instant gratification. She wants that money instantly. That is crazy. Oh, I think I may have frozen really.
her table with her wine glass, casually walks straight into him, spilling wine all over his shirt, and she's like dabbing his shirt, trying to get the wine out, and he's like, it's okay, and then she looks up, and boom, they make
Wait, hold up. I think I'm frozen, right? Yeah, I think I am. Let me fix this really quick. Um, oh, oh, that's crazy. Guys, give me one moment as I fix this. We're back. We are here. This is insane. I'm so sorry, guys. Yeah. Irony, thank you for pointing that out. I didn't know I was frozen.
Make eye contact.
No, is that true?
And he's falling in love.
Yeah, I absolutely did not know I was frozen. I apologize for that. Do you see me now? Is it clear now? Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for bringing my mind to it. So let's enjoy this.
What she looks like before or after, I don't know.
Yeah, because I saw it and I was like, is it because I'm not that familiar with Young Mi's face? But I didn't see it as like, oh my God, this is Young Mi 2.0.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I feel like she was pretty before and after, but everyone accuses her of having her whole face done. And even if she did, why does it matter? But there are a lot of rumors and sentiment about this, you know, that she gave up all her kids to get plastic surgery. People just want to hate right now. They also say that she got plastic surgery in her private area.
What?
To make it cuter after having kids. I don't know, okay?
That's
I
crazy.
don't know. So through her newfound friends that she's making while she's married to Chen, you know, because when she was married to Chen, she's rubbing shoulders with these rich people. And now she's got all these new rich friends and she starts expanding her circle as a beautiful, pretty woman. And at this point, it's said that she just really wasn't satisfied by rich people. Rich people are cool, but they have jobs. Rich people are great, but they don't have jets. You know what I mean? It's nice, but it's not hitting the spot. So after about 2
Oh my
years of
gosh,
this,
you're crazy,
she dug
Olivia.
her way into King's social circle, and a whole K-drama was about to play out. It is said that Livia planned her first encounter with King, and it was going to be a chance encounter. So they were both at a restaurant because I think maybe some of their mutual friends were having like a get-together at this restaurant. She sees him, gets up from her table with her wine glass, casually walks straight into him, spilling wine all over
Oh
his
my
shirt.
gosh.
And she's like dabbing his shirt,
No.
trying to get the wine out. And he's like, it's okay. And then she looks up, and boom, they make eye contact.
No,
Oh
is that
no.
true?
And he's falling in love with her. And Wang Sutong sat down the king of Shanghai and said,
Are you dumb?
No, it's true?
yeah, apparently he sat him down and said, you think it's that simple? Girls aren't that simple. Like, you don't think that she knew you? You don't think she... I don't know, it's a little too smooth. That
No
sounds crazy,
way.
okay? And I've
Man, once the tongue is smart as heck. He's not dumb at all. I think it's because of the way he was treated. He's very, very, very smart. In US lingo, I think they would say he's street smart. He would not be fooled. But King of Shanghai didn't know what was going on. Because, like, for once it turned to realize that, no, that encounter was so smooth. You don't know her, stuff like that. Oh, man. Yeah, that is.
heard some things about her, so I would just chill out, you know? Wang Zedong really doesn't like her, by the way. He tweets about her, calling her the high class city's low class escort.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
but King was in his honeymoon era. He was in love. So he ignored his buddy Wang Sitong, and everything just starts escalating so quickly. She allegedly, again, and within months, she was pregnant with the king of
Oh
Shanghai's
no,
baby.
no. Somebody
And she
stop her.
told him about her
No, somebody stop this girl, man. She's a menace. Somebody stop her. Somebody stop this girl. Are you serious? You need therapy. You need counseling. You need to get your mind right. You have a real estate license. You can do better for yourself. Stop getting pregnant and hoping something sticks. Oh my goodness. Cosby, you want to be an elite? Oh my gosh, bro. Irony says it's like, yeah, you have the money, but are you rich? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And I like the definition high class cities, low class escort. That is insane. Man.
pregnancy, and she expected, this guy is known for being an upstanding rich person. He's gonna marry me just like Chen did. But King looks at her. He's a rational man. And he bluntly said,
I will give you $6.2 million.
This is Wix Studio.
All right, Witch Studio, please get out of my screen before I get mad.
When your project
Dollars for you to take care of it. Cash.
$6.2 million?
USD, yeah.
What?
I I get it. A woman's autonomy is priceless, yes. We cannot put a price on a woman's body. But from other cases of either celebrities or wealthy people getting someone pregnant, I feel like the standard was like around $100,000 to $200,000.
Oh, there's a price tag
Yeah,
for
I
this,
feel
really?
like there's like a market rate.
Wow.
Yeah, Momo, I agree with you. She's using her kids to get money. What she does is she spots somebody she wants. She creates this whole scenario in her head. I am going to make sure we meet this way. It's going to be like a chance encounter, but it's all pre-planned. She does it, and then bang, 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 and she has a kid and uses that as leverage to get money. That is insane. You don't do that. Those are innocent kids, and you've got to work your ass off and stop that BS. Because at the end of the day, you're not giving the kids some good life. You're not. You don't care for the kids. That's how you get bad mothers. That's how you get people like Anders. You remember Anders, who went and did that gruesome stuff on the island? You get a mom like her, his mom. You don't do that. You just don't. You actually. Oh my goodness, that's crazy.
And he's at 6.2 mil off the bat.
I feel like she could have negotiated.
Good deal.
Olivia was like, okay. She takes the money and disappears out of his life. Disappears.
Oh, what?
Because she's not here to play games. She's here to change her life. And can you really hate her? Not really. And you're thinking, okay, $6.2 million. Yeah, she can retire for the rest of her life and live splendidly. What did I just say? She doesn't want to be rich. She wants to be loaded. Loaded.
And that's okay. I'm not judging her, okay?
I mean, I really
I
only
am
think that if you
judging
hate
her. I
she's
want
like
to
a bad
judge her so
mom, but
much.
I don't sense
Oh
that.
my goodness.
Anyway, she takes the money, moves to LA, moves to the United States. And while she's in the United States, just hold on, it's about to go crazy, okay? King starts publicly dating an influencer named XG. And she was the first one that he publicly showed on social media as his girlfriend. And they posted a ton of cute pictures together. They're like really lovey-dovey. Of course, it grows her social media following. And he's clearly showering her with expensive gifts. He's constantly gifting her crocodile Birkins. Like that was his thing, just like Croc Birkin. But after a while, there's rumors that King was dating another female celebrity. And there's a video of King like tickling the female celebrity's ear at a basketball court.
Oh my
And then on
gosh.
his birthday, the celebrity is posting pictures of him like wishing him a happy birthday. It's so
Dang.
juicy, okay? So everyone's like, oh my God, did him and the influencer break up? XG went on to respond to some of the comments and says, we're doing very well. Thank you for your concern.
What?
So people thought, maybe it's just nasty internet rumors. But then one of King's friends happened to go on social media and tweeted at XG, the influencer, and said, when people are not suitable for one another and break up long time ago, if one party still continues to display public affection, it means nothing.
Oh?
Hinting at the fact that the influencer is pretending that she's still together with the King of Shanghai when she's not. And the friend subtweeted, some girls who are fair, rich, and pretty carry the bags that their boyfriends give them and sit in other men's cars, showing off other people's houses and sometimes their pictures and shoe closets. They take selfies to promote their Taobao store. Their WeChat and Weibo are all about the office. And these pictures are proof of them being amongst the upper elites, but they're not. They talk about love, but they only want to find a rich man. They try to look like socialites, but in reality, they're just expensive escorts. King's friend was obviously talking about the influencer, and everyone turned on her briefly, accusing her of being what is known in China as the fishing girl. Do you know what fishing is?
Like the pond, right?
You're about to get fished, bub.
You have a pond, and then there's a lot of fish. You raise all the fish in your pond. Like if I'm seeing like 5 girls, that's like 5 fishes in my pond. I'm a fisherman.
Oh my
I'm just
gosh.
like playing with my fish.
Side eye.
Oh my God. I heard a different definition, but that definition makes sense. Why do you know that definition?
Oh, no. It's called Ocean. Ocean King, remember?
Oh, yes, Ocean King.
Ocean King.
Ocean
Haiwan,
King.
Haiwan. No.
Okay.
Irony says, yeah, remember the saying, every child deserves a parent, but not every parent deserves to, not everyone deserves to be a parent. Abso-freaking-lutely. And my thing is, how do these people keep giving birth? I mean, I'm not saying they should not, but if you're not ready, don't use kids as leverage to get money. You have $6.2 million and thinking of getting more. And guess what she's going to use? A kid, because the kid is the only tie between her and the king of Shanghai. Crazy. Momo says absolutely true.
So fishing is when girls act interested in a guy, invite them on dates, and then somehow end up at Dior. And they like get expensive gifts on the first date or the second date. And it's like so obvious what's going on.
I'll end up in Dior. I don't know how that happened.
Yes. So he's basically calling her a fishing girl, and everyone in the comments is destroying her. And after a while, she deletes all her pictures with King and unfollows him, unlikes all of his posts. And I kind of feel bad for her, or at least I did for a second, but then I found out that she dumped her ex-boyfriend to be with King.
Oh.
So then people didn't really feel that bad for her. And then she allegedly asked for a $7 million breakup fee.
What?
Which is $6
What kind of? Oh my goodness, bro! $7 million? You broke up with him. You broke up with him to be with King. You are supposed to pay him if there is a breakup fee. He did not break up with you. Are you serious right now, man? Oh my goodness.
$1 million more than Wang Sutong's standard breakup fee.
And also the fact that I'm talking about breakup fees so casually right now. Like, what is going
The
on?
market rate of breakup fee.
So all the while this is happening, Livia is in the US, pregnant.
Wait, oh, so she never went through.
No, baby, she's playing the long game.
Wow.
Yeah. She was able to find out the sex of the baby,
Which was a boy?
and it was a boy.
Oh my god.
She decided
Oh,
to follow
no.
through with her pregnancy in LA. She lived a lavish life with the $6.2 million she got, gave birth to a healthy baby boy, and for 3 years, she raised the baby boy by herself. And after 3 years, King announced he would be marrying a woman who came from a similar background as him. So it was very clear that it was more of an arranged marriage situation between two very wealthy families. Livia comes back to China,
No.
shows up at King's
You're
door.
kidding me.
Stop
This is
playing.
like fake. This is like drama.
Yo.
Is this real?
Your sister was telling me about it. That's how I got the idea to do this on. She was like, oh my God, have you not heard about this? This is so crazy. And she was like breaking it down for me.
Wow.
So Livia comes back, shows up.
Livia's a menace. Livia, stop. Livia, stop. Enjoy your $6.2 million in peace. Stop, man. What? So she's going to destroy the marriage by sending the 3-year-old son to China. That is what I presume. That is going to cause a scandal. Oh my goodness.
At King's door with their son that he didn't even know existed. And the son's first words at King are, Papa, Daddy. Okay. She even brought a paternity test.
Oh,
She's like,
How old
yo.
was the kid?
3.
Wow.
Yeah, and King was obviously really pissed about all of this. Livia gave him and his family 2 options. Either marry her into the family, probably with a prenup that she agrees with, or pay her $125 million alimony right off the bat for child support. King's
Damn.
arranged marriage was canceled, and Livia was the center of social media attention. And allegedly, King's mom settled it with Livia. And we know that she didn't marry King, so we can only assume she got $125 million. Some people are very supportive of her and call her brilliant. Others call her, like, I don't think most, I was surprised. You would think.
Irony says, reminds me of the day of my dad. He wanted a boy, but I came out and he left me to his siblings. Wow. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry you went through that, but that is insane. A child is a child. A child is innocent enough not to go through your preference, whatever. If you wanted a boy and you have a baby girl, baby girls are precious too. They are extremely precious. That is crazy. He didn't deserve you, Irony, and I'm glad you're growing to be an amazing young woman.
That if this happened in the U.S., most people would call her a gold digger. I mean, she's having a pretty rough time. I think a lot of people would call her a gold digger. I mean, look at the freaking comments. You go on one TikTok, and it's like, would you ever pay for your first date? And the girl is like, I guess I'd rather not.
And the comments are like, "This is why I don't date in today's day, and what do you bring to the table?"
Exactly.
Yeah, but with this story, it's
Exactly.
kind of comical though. It doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it doesn't sound like they care either.
Yeah, and no, people, the worst thing I've seen about her really is like, I would be too scared to be her friend. She's very calculating.
Yes.
But you know, a
Yes.
lot of people, even Tiffany was saying, what is there to hate? She wants what she wants and she goes after it.
Yeah.
And then a lot of girls online were like, honestly, if I had that mindset, my life would be so much better.
Look, I get it. The drive is there. If everybody has the drive she has, but are channeling it to like a positive thing, I think everybody's life would be better. She has drive, and I'm not going to take that from her. However, the direction of where she's going with that was horrible. She's trapping men. She's trapping men. She was busting out condoms like just to impregnate herself and get money from you, go to the next person. No, no, no. She's doing it the wrong way. Now, I would understand if with that drive, she went through with the real estate, had money over time, built wealth, and now she's living the real estate agent who built wealth. Now, with all that money comes respect. But with what you're doing, you are creating kids that would not be in their father's lives, and you are not getting the kids because you want to be a mother. You are giving birth because you want to trap. So the kids at the end are going to suffer. That's horrible. Period.
Yeah.
Others say she's got to drop a course. She's got to drop a course, okay? Listen, love her, hate her. One thing is for sure. She's out here living her best life. She's even live streaming as an influencer, okay? She doesn't even care about the hate comments. Her mental, that's what we call it in Korea. Mental, like your mental strength, out of this world. People would say such nasty things to her on her live streams, like real-time comments. Netizens would comment, "You're the girl that climbed up the ladder from the village, right, after giving birth?" And she calmly said, "Oh, I'm not from the village. It's just like a small city."
Damn, she doesn't care.
Another netizen commented, "To conclude, all you do is lay around at home and read the news?" And she replied, "No, I also watch TV." She also said that she probably won't get married again. She rarely discusses her love life on platforms. Instead, she just like talks about fashion and lifestyle. There are parts where she does talk to her son in the live stream, and she sounds like a really gentle and caring mom. So, I mean, I just hope that she's a great mom. And honestly, she's a very logical person from the way that she's on her live streams. She is out there living her best life. And the two are co-parenting. She's like going to New Year's with the whole family to like Macau. King loves his son, showering him with love, attention, spoiling him, throwing him parties. People are asking Livia to drop a master class. Yeah. She's just doing her thing. She lives in the apartment that King pays for in Shanghai and refuses to carry a bag that is not crocodile or alligator.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. She even said, ironically, if you're not brutal yourself, others will be brutal to you. Damn. Bitch. I don't even know what to say. Today's Midnight Mango is crazy. It's crazy.
Wow. That's like K-drama right there.
Like, if this was in a book talk, I'd be like, the book is good, but it's really unrealistic. It's like one of those books. Meanwhile, I mean, but I just love how nonchalant everyone is.
Yeah.
These people, like, what do you think spikes their blood pressure? Anything, these people?
No.
Like, do they care about anything? Like, they're so chill. They're like 6.2 million. All right, here's 125 million. What? Oh my gosh. Here's a LaFerrari. What? What are your thoughts? Leave it in the comments. And please let me know. What do you think of Midnight Mango?
Please be nice to me.
I don't have the mental of Livia. I will cry. So let me know. And I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if there's other cases you want me to cover. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Make sure to check out Scentbird. Linked in the description. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Hey, this is insane. You know what? Olivia
I
has.
dare you to let me build.
I dare you to get off my screen. Well, Livia has a very driven attitude. Very, very driven. I'm not going to take that from her. She's driven, right? But bringing innocent kids into it is where she lost me. And I am one that believes in hard work, man. You can do it. You can do it when you put your head down. And I know there are some situations that even when you work as hard as whatever, you're still not going to be rich, whatever. But she had the chance to get $6.2 million, use that to come to the US, set herself up here and raise the kid till 3 years old, and then go stomp on somebody's wedding just for your gain. Horrible. I believe it's horrible. I really, really do. She's smart, yes. She's calculating, yes. That can be good and can be bad. If you're her friend and you offend her, or if you're her friend and she has some for you, she will go through with it. She will actually go through with it. So I think it's very bad. I know people admire the drive and she going for what she wants, but no. No, no, no. I think it's bad. I think it's horrible to bring innocent kids into it. They didn't ask for it. You're going to destroy their lives. And also, intent, the fathers, if they're not reasonable, are going to hate the kid because they didn't ask for a child. You went away, brought back a child. So they might hate the child. And that is all you're doing. That is crazy. Let me read some of the messages here. Oh, man. Irony says, reminds me of the day my, oh yeah, that's Momo says, I would have liked her because she's going for what she wants and can do her thing. But using children and tricking men is wrong for me. Absolutely. Is absolutely wrong. Wrong is wrong. Wrong is absolutely wrong. Irony says manipulating the system and exploiting people is just insane and sad. Yes, yes, yes. It's insane and sad. Sky says there's a difference between hustling and exploiting. Using kids and manipulating others is just wrong. It's absolutely wrong. And I know, like, people have done that. People give birth here in the States. Some people, not all, no. Some people, and I'm talking about a minority of people, which is a little number of people, will actually give birth because they get more back in taxes when they have kids. And so during tax season, oh, they love their kids. They have kids. They file taxes for them. And then the rest of the year, it's like, I don't care about you, your daddy this, your daddy that, like traumatizing the kids because they actually inherently don't want to be mothers. But they realize that in the system, oh, if I file tax for myself and file for my kids, I'll get a lot of money back. So why don't I give birth and do that? It's bad because you're smart. You can be smart. But if you put children in harm's way just for your gain, that's evil. And that is what I think about Livy. Smart, yes. Evil, yes. Very insensitive. Just for her childhood dream. And it's not going to end well. Like, trust me, it definitely is not going to end well. Ah. All right, and he says, I know that affects firsthand. Oh, really? My dad paid tens and thousands to have me, and then boom, a girl came out and he leaves me. Yeah, I pray he regrets that decision, sleeps and sees what a horrible decision he made over and over and over again. You don't put your anger on kids. In fact, if you expect to have a boy, let's say you've always wanted to have a boy, girl comes out, you always wanted to have a girl, boy comes out. That is a beautiful baby anyway. That is so innocent. Like, why take your anger on them? Why leave them? It's crazy. Fun fact: if I came out as a boy, I would have been the second, the third person out here, the same first name in the family. Oh, really? So you'd have been the second. So and so the second. Oh wow. Oh wow. That's probably what um he was he was priding himself. He wanted his son. Yeah, no, you are doing perfect. Irony. You are doing perfect. You're perfect the way you are. Thank you, Momo. He said, irony, you are still precious as any other. You are absolutely precious. Yeah, you are absolutely precious. This story is insane. Man, I learned about Wanse Kong last week, and then I learned about the king of Shanghai. That is insane. People have a lot of money. People have a lot of money, and with that comes a lot of eyes. What can we learn from this? We can learn that if you become successful, you still have to watch out for predators like Levy who will be walking around you. You might think, oh, I saw her. It was a chance encounter. It wasn't. She planned everything. That is a scary kind of a person. She planned to spill coffee on him, and it went as planned. Once Sekong realized that, told him, he said, nah, I don't care. I'll just do it. That's crazy. I do appreciate the words, guys. Yeah, absolutely. Well, thank you. Thank you all so much. Thank you all so much. I really appreciate you all so much. Still keep your requests coming in. I've taken a little break from Run Mango. I will be back, but I have to get my sanity right. I was getting so angry, out of character. I'm very calm in real life. A lot of people will tell you that. These cases made me cuckoo a little bit. Like I was just mad. I will cuss out and like yeah, I'll get angry. My wife brought my attention to it. You wonderful people actually brought my attention to it too. Like it was like take it easy, take your time, take some rest, you know. And I appreciate you guys so much from the depths of my heart. You're not worried about the content that will come, like, oh yeah, react to this, react to that. But no, are you okay? Like, react to this. But if you are feeling a certain type of way, take breaks. I appreciate all those comments a lot because, yes, I know most people's aim will be just to keep dropping content and everything, not really care about the stories that come. But I embed myself so much in it that it's changing who I am, and that's scary. So yeah, I will take breaks from it and we'll react to Chinaverse, other lighthearted content till I get my mind right. Yeah. So requests can come in, suggestions can come in. It's absolutely welcome. Absolutely welcome. I appreciate that. Okay, so Irony says she knows what to do, and that's a scary superpower. Yep. She absolutely does know what to do. Yeah, that's so scary. I always look forward to these streams because it's a nice talk and I love everyone here. We have the best family. We have the best family. Everybody. Like you, Momo, Chio couldn't join today, but Chio is a constant. Chio couldn't join. Sky, Wilted Flower, every ZZ, everybody, man. Everybody is so kind, so patient, so very good. Like, I am so happy the family we're building here. I am extremely happy because you go to other places and most fans are like, oh my goodness, like yelling and fighting and doing this and that. But I'm blessed to be a part of this family. I'm so blessed. I'm absolutely blessed. Okay, so life throws curveballs, but your worth, hold on. Life throws color balls, but your worth isn't tied to a name or gender. You're unique, valuable as you are. Momo is right. You're precious no matter what. Keep being you. Oh, man. Irony. You're getting all sorts of love. You see? Great family. Sky's great. Momo's great. Wilted Flower. Everybody. If I forgot to mention your name, forgive me. But you're all great. Thank you for that message for Irony. Irony says it's time we request something wholesome for now and maybe some music too because Steven mentioned he likes. I love music. I am a big fan and proponent of music. I love music. I really do. Sky says thank you so much for today. You guys are a good company. I was studying while listening. That is why I'm just here chatting for a bit. Oh man, thank you so much. I'm glad we could keep you company. You deserve it. You are an amazing person. You deserve it, Sky. And the sky is not your limit. You go beyond that, I know for sure. Irony says, thank you, Sky. Y'all making me cry. Oh, man. Irony, you know what? You're special. You're a good person. You're unique. You got potential. Don't limit yourself because you're a bright sky. You're a bright light. You're a bright light. Yeah. That's absolutely why we are all here. That is why everybody's here. Momo's here. Everybody's here. Chill would have been here. Sky's here. Everybody else watching that can't even type in the chat is also here. We're all supporting each other. We love you, Irony. We love you, Momo. We love you, Sky. We love everybody in the chat. Wilter Fly, everybody. Everybody. ZZ, we love you. Yeah, absolutely. Glad you're a part of the chaos, Sky. I really want to see him react to Stephanie sweating. Oh, yeah. Okay. You know what? Let's do that next week. So next week, there'll be two reactions. There'll be a reaction to Stephanie's wedding because I actually want to watch it with you all. I really do want to watch it with you all. Yeah. My wife and I's weddings is also online. So I don't know if we should do weddings next week, but I'm fascinated with Chinaverse. So we'll see how it works out. We'll see how it works out. Momo said, I love being with you guys. I really don't post a lot online. Love it here. Oh man. Momo, we love you being here. We love you being here. When I set up the live stream and I see all of you come in, showing love, being good people, I am satisfied. I'm a happy man. I know my family is in. Ready for tissues for the wedding vlog. Okay. Okay. We'll do the wedding in Chinaverse next week. The wedding, Stephanie Sue's wedding, and Chinaverse. All right. Because I'm new here, where can I get the schedules for your live so I can tune in if I have time? Oh, the schedule for the live is Saturday at 8:30. Every Saturday at 8:30, unless something comes up. Yeah. But I'm trying to really work around my schedule and see if I can add probably a day or two during the weekdays so we can have more time to spend, talk to each other and stuff like that. Speaking of, do we have a Discord? No, I don't think we do. I gotta learn about a Discord. I've heard a lot of people use it, but is it like a platform? Discord is a platform um where like there's live chats. Yes, please. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, we will have a Discord. Please let me know any suggestions, anything we could do. Thank you so much. What time zone? Eastern Standard Time. So EST, 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. Yeah. Speaking of, do we have a Discord? Okay, Irony and Momo, let's discuss that. Okay. I don't know. Here's my email. So it's around the world with Steven at gmail.com. Around the world with Steven at gmail.com. If any of you have anything to share, videos, uh, proposals, anything like you want to share, and I haven't posted, or you don't want to post it under a video of mine, you can actually type text me at around the world with Steven at gmail.com. Yeah. Around the world with Steven at gmail.com. I'm also learning Discord, but I'm gonna ask my friend who owns a Discord server. Okay, absolutely. In Discord we can talk, we talking live too. Okay. I'm a boomer. So I just started learning how it works. Oh, Momo, okay. Yeah, please, I put my email in the chat. If there's anything you learn of this from Discord, anything you want to show, like anything, please, you can send it there. Or if you feel comfortable sending it under a comment of any of my videos, that's fine. I'll get a notification and I'll look into it. Yeah. Or my email around the world with Steven at gmail.com. And let's all build this together. Definitely you guys are gonna be email saved. Okay. Definitely all of you, including Chio. I know Chio couldn't join today, but definitely all of you are going to be moderators over there. Yeah. First come, first serve. You guys have held me down, trying to figure all this. So there's no way I'm going to look elsewhere for moderators. Yeah, definitely. It's going to be my amazing community and all of you. Add me as well if you have a Discord. I'm loving this family. Absolutely, Sky. You got it. You got it. And even if I forget, I'm going to announce it when I have a Discord. I'm absolutely going to announce it. I'm going to hop on it for a long time. Yeah, for a long time. Okay. Lovely people. I think this is where we'll put an end to it. It's almost 12 midnight here. And I love you all's company so much. Thank you so much. I'll work on it for you guys. Oh, Irony, you are amazing. You're amazing. Yeah, Momo, you're also amazing. Man, I love this family so much. Thank you all so much for coming in. Thank you all for your wonderful conversation. Thank you all for being here with me. I appreciate you all every day. I love you all so much. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Make it a good day. Make it a good day. And don't be like Levy. All right. Until next time. It's bye from here. Love you all. Bye.